And what's good, everybody? Welcome in here once again to Behind the Arc Basketball. Hopefully everybody's going well here. Merry Christmas out to you guys, and hopefully you guys' day went pretty well out there. So of course, Merry Christmas to everybody out here onto the chat, as I'll be covering play-by-play once again. Should be a good one here for the NBA Christmas tonight. We get the Brooklyn Nets taking on the Boston Celtics. This is part of a doubleheader tonight they plan on covering. Lucky for me, it was a good Christmas for me. I was able to get this stream rolling for you guys. So we got dumped with like a ton of rain outside. We luckily didn't lose power where I am, so glad to be able to bring you guys the stream tonight here, covering this one. Let's see what we got going on in the chat here before we start this game going on. Ian, what's good here? Merry Christmas out to you, brother, as well. Carl Jahan, welcome on here. Ricky, welcome on here, brother. D-Block and Allen Kids back in here. Mod Squad's back in Vegas and Bradley here. Alex back out in the chat as well. Merry Christmas to you as well, man. Yep, Jordan Juarez, 7 points there, coming in off the bench. Absolute blowout with Golden State just getting crushed once again, falling down to 0-2 this year. Caliguro, happy holidays out to you as well. And Ryan as well, happy holidays, man. So, yeah, should be a hopefully good matchup between these two teams. Battle of the 1-0s. As Brooklyn won on opening night against Golden State 125-99. Golden State right now is just in a major struggle, getting creamed in both of their games against the Nets and now against the Bucks. Last game, Kyrie had 26, KD had 22. They made 15 three-point shots going up against the Celtics in this one. Huge W. Jason Tatum with a game-winning shot, able to knock it down, banked it with .4 left to go. Giannis got fouled underneath by Tristan Thompson. The inbound went to the free throw line, shot 2, and Giannis made 1 out of 2 at the line and missed the last one to tie it up. And that was the ball game. And Celtics narrowly escaped, finished the margins by 1 point, 122-121. They were up by one part of that game. I think it was at the end of the third quarter. They led by 17 points, and then Giannis just came in huge in that fourth quarter there. But Celtics, they actually gave up the lead, and then they got it back with that huge 3 by Tatum, and man, coming in the clutch, absolutely huge there in the last one. SB, welcome in here for stopping on by. Indeed, Merry Christmas out to you as well. All the storms past me? Yes, all the storms past me. It's just rain right now that we're getting, but yeah, the worst of the wind we got like earlier today or so. We got, I don't even know how we didn't lose power. It was pretty bad. It was like 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts where I was, but luckily, because I live like where there's like a lot of trees outside, and luckily for me, I didn't lose power. I was shocked about that like not a whole lot of trees toppled down, but yeah, we got like a lot of flooding where we are, because we had like a foot of snow on the ground, and it went from being like 20 degrees yesterday to being like 65 today, and then all the snow melted away, and it's just like puddles everywhere. It's like flooding everywhere. The yard to my right side on our side yard, like half of it's flooded and half of it's grass, and it's supposed to be all grass, so half of the grass got flooded. Yeah, Vegas puts out didn't even get no power outages. Yeah, I was shocked about that, man. Yeah, over where we are, we didn't get much for power outages. I think it was more towards Boston that got the power outages, actually, because I'm further south than Massachusetts. Nike, what's good here for stopping on by, man? Glad to have you join me once again here. Hopefully a good Celtics W in this one. Ryan predicting here Celtics by 3, 115-112. I'm going to predict the Celtics W as well. Very close game. I'm going to take the Celtics. My prediction, 117-115. Bradley going to take the Nets here, 117-112. Merry Christmas out to Doug as well. Yeah, I heard about that, Bradley. You guys had a white Christmas out in Kentucky. That was from the same storm that hit us. It went all the way across the entire country. There were just power outages everywhere. Any risky Christmas prediction? Big odds here. I have the total for this one at 132. I believe the over-under set at 130, so I'm going to take the over for this game today. So I'll take the over for this one. And for the next game, I plan on covering a doubleheader. So right after this, I plan on covering Lakers against Mavs as well. And I'm going to take the Lakers to bounce back. in that one tonight. So 124-117 is my prediction of that one. We're looking at this for the starting five tonight between these two teams. Merry Christmas to you guys, by the way, here. Celtics starting five, Marcus Smart, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, Tristan Thompson, and Daniel Tice. Good to see Thompson and Tice able to get quite a bit of production there from the going big in the last game against Milwaukee. Able to get more than 20 points of production, which is huge there that they're able to get scoring inside going on. That is the next step for the Celtics there. And, of course, off the bench in their last game, Jeff Teague, he had a great game. He scored 19 and went perfect 4 for 4 from the perimeter. Made some difficult shots against Milwaukee back on a Wednesday night. They're going to need that once again from him today. As for Brooklyn, starting five looks like this. Kyrie, Spencer Dinwiddie, Joe Harris, KD, and DeAndre Jordan. Vegas going to take the Nets in this one, 112-100. Calaguro as well taking the Nets. Nets by 20 for Ronnie here. Welcoming Ronnie out onto the channel. All Bradley wants tomorrow is the Louisville W against Kentucky. We get the rivalry tomorrow. It's going to be a great day for college basketball. Hey, Merry Christmas to you as well, Darkness. Welcome on to the stream here, bud. And Ronnie Sanford as well. Merry Christmas out to you guys. Same as we got two Ronnies out here. Wow. Yeah, so we yet to tip off this game right now, just in the pregame. Quick scoreboard update. 2 games already went down today in the NBA. There's 5 games in total that gets played today. First game was the Heat won against the Pelicans, 111-98. I feel like this is going to be like the closest game out of all of them today. I feel like it's going to be this game. Either this one or Clippers-Nuggets. That game I feel like it's going to be close. But yeah, I think this one and also Clippers-Nuggets will be close games. The last one was a blowout. Milwaukee Bucks won over the Golden State Warriors, 138-99. That was the final score. Hey, Merry Christmas to you as well, Dro. Glad to have you onto the stream. There's also an NFL game going on in Christmas. That's like a rarity or so. They've been doing that a little bit recently for Christmas NFL games. And the Saints up against the Vikings right now, 14-7 is the score there. About 4 minutes left to go in the first quarter. And then college basketball, really a rarity that they have college basketball games, but they got 4 Big Ten games today, and 2 of them have already played. Wisconsin on the road getting a huge W at Michigan State, 85-76 the final score. And then Purdue able to get the win over Maryland today, 73-70. Wow, Chris Middleton doing Ryan work there in fantasy, man. Had quite the day for him today for sure. Yeah, my fantasy lineup in the last game just took a big oof. I got Kelly Oubre from Golden State, and he only got me 1 fantasy point. Over 247, Boston is too crazy. Yes, I would say over 247. That'll be quite much for over 247. Main event for the NBA game. This is a really good game right here. There's 3 more games tonight. Probably the big one though is going to be Lakers-Mavs right after this. Because they put that one in the prime, like the national primetime spotlight. So that's probably going to be the biggest one as far as like people watching or so. Because this is more, because right now we're at 5:10 p.m. where I am. Yeah, this is more towards dinner time in Boston time zone right now. So Eastern time zone, this is towards like the dinner time. And then after Christmas dinner time, the big event tonight on Christmas, that would be Lakers-Mavs at 8 o'clock Eastern. Well, it's good behind the Eric fan. Appreciate Bud for stopping on by here, man. He's currently in the car right now. But he's here to stop by. I appreciate it, brother. Hopefully another Celtics dub. Hopefully they keep it rolling and going here. Morgan Basketball, what's good here, man? Likes the Celtics by 15 in this one. Yeah, I saw that, Ryan. That's insane. Ja Morant had 83 fantasy points. He put up a career high on his opening game. So, yeah, if you got Ja Morant on your fantasy team, man, you're out to an absolute treat this season. If you guys are new to my channel, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that sub, ring that notification bell as well. If you like to be notified about future play-by-play here as we're going to get rolling right with a tip in just a moment. Marcus Smart, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, Tristan Thompson, and Daniel Tice. Good to see Thompson and Tice both able to get the start tonight for the Celtics, where the Brooklyn Nets going to go with Kyrie, KD, Spencer Dinwiddie, Joe Harris, and DeAndre Jordan. Celtics going in for the first time ever in the history of Boston Celtics basketball in the white banner jerseys for the City Edition for the season as they got. So they got it in the banner lettering there, white jerseys with a green lettering, green numbers out for this one. And the Nets going to go in a different jerseys as well. They're going to go in their cities for tonight there. Brooklyn Graffiti looks like right there. So black jerseys. They got yellow letters in the back. They have and white numbers for the Brooklyn Graffiti out on the front. So this game just tipped off. Brooklyn with the basketball first. They go left to right in the court. Top of the key. Nets have it. It's into the hands of Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie now drives, dish out to the left corner. Kyrie with it, guarded by Tatum. Kyrie back playing at the TD Garden. Turnaround jumper, no good. Rebound Celtics here into the hands of Tice. First possession now Boston. 30 seconds through. Ball into the hands of Tatum. He's guarded by Kyrie. Dribbles towards the left wing, hands it over to Smart. Smart now has it, turns the corner. Shot fake, moves it back outside to Tatum. Tatum guarded by KD now. Tatum able to get around him. Left baseline jumper takes it. And no good off the back iron. And they do get the offensive rebound though. Thompson back out wide outside to Tatum. Open. Missed it. Tried to go for the tip but couldn't get it. Was Jaylen Brown. And Celtics started out 0 for 3 that trip. All missed first 3 shots there from the floor. 2 by Tatum off of deep 2. Left baseline. Also a 3 from the left corner. And Brown missed the tip. Brooklyn took it up the court and they're going to take a timeout. Wow. Did not expect that. So, not even on their... So, they're on their second possession of the game. They go up the court and they take a timeout. So, we go to the first timeout of the game. We're only 58 seconds through here. 11:02 left to go first quarter. Yeah, I can totally see that for sure, Ryan. Guessing at some point this year somebody's going to get triple-digit fantasy points. Gabriel, welcome on to the stream, man. Yeah, that tip by Jaylen Brown almost went in. It was close. So Brooklyn took a timeout. Not even a minute through this game. They got 6 timeouts left. And Boston only had that first possession so far. So just a little wrap of what happened is that Brooklyn missed the shot by Kyrie in the first possession. Turnaround over Jason Tatum. Tice got the rebounds. And then Celtics took it up the court. Tatum missed the jumper left baseline. Tristan Thompson got the offensive board. Put it outside to Tatum. Tatum missed the 3. And then Jaylen Brown tried to go for the tip. And it just narrowly missed. Gabriel going to take Celtics here, winning by 15 in this one. Welcome onto the stream, guys. If you guys are new to my channel, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that sub. Welcome in here, everybody, on Behind the Arc Basketball. We just started out this game currently. Still scoreless, 58 seconds through. Hey, no problem, Justin. Welcome on the channel, man. Hope everything went well for your Christmas today. Dakota, Merry Christmas out to you, man. Yeah, things are going much better than expected today. And Dro puts out that he will have all of the Roman Reigns merchandise. There we go. That's great, dude. Hopefully, Santa treated everybody well. I know we got Santa here behind the stream. He knows who's the one here that who's the real MVPs out on the channel. He definitely knows. Jesus, welcome on board here from New York. Glad to have you out on the stream here, brother. Same as Gabriel, all the way from Purdue. Thanks so much for showing us support, man. So this is the third game today of the NBA slate. I'm going to be streaming, so I'm streaming this one and then the game after this as well. I plan on covering Lakers versus Mavericks tonight. So this is part of a doubleheader for me tonight. Tomorrow I plan on being back for college basketball as well. We're going to have a huge stream tomorrow, hopefully. We're going Kentucky versus Louisville tomorrow for college basketball, part of a doubleheader for college as well. And after that one on Saturday, we got Gonzaga versus Virginia at 4 o'clock Eastern time. Alright, so we're finally going to get right back into this here, folks. Both of these teams going in the city uniforms for this one. Celtics in their white banner jerseys. Green numbers, green letters. Brooklyn going in their city jerseys as well. LA, welcome on the channel here. Oh, that's cool, Dakota. You got a net gator and also gift cards. Awesome, man. So we are back to action. It's going to be Brooklyn basketball here as they get the inbound. Jordan hands it over to KD, drives into the lane, gets stripped of the basketball. Boston comes out with a steal. Celtics did a great job on their opening game, forcing turnovers to the Bucks. Pass to the right corner, Marcus Smart takes the three, no good off the side of the rim. Rebound back over to Brooklyn. Pass ahead of the court, ball was tipped, but Brooklyn able to get it back. KD, jumper, contested by Smart, no good, rebound Tatum. Tatum here, pass up the court to Jaylen Brown. Back outside to Tatum. Top of the key, guarded by Harris. Tatum has it. 10:25 left to go first quarter. Pass over left corner three. Jaylen Brown takes it. And no good. Offensive rebound, though. Second one of the game by Tristan Thompson. Moves it over, back over to Thompson off the Brown pass. Thompson inside. Hook shot right hand. Couldn't get it to fall. And the Celtics are cold, 0 for 6 shooting from the floor so far. Two minutes through. Brooklyn has it. Dinwiddie. Pass over to Harris. Drives into the lane. Puts it up and in. And that's the first bucket of the game. 2-zip Brooklyn. So 9:55 left to go first. Unfortunately, I can't do Celtics Pacers on Sunday. I think that one's on cable. First, they put that one on. So it's not on national. I think they have that on NBC. I think it's NBCSN or Sports Boston here. I only get ESPN and TNT. Did I see Warriors Bucks? I caught the end of it. It's disappointing so far with Golden State. They've not been competitive 2 games through so far. Boston missed the shot, but they get the offensive rebound and put it back. That's good for 2 by Tristan Thompson. 9:30 left to go. Going to be Brooklyn basketball. Alden, what's good here for stopping on by? Jamie, welcome back onto the channel as well as we welcome in Ant also. Top of the key 3, Joe Harris. Takes in, he makes it. He's got all 5 so far for Brooklyn. 9:10 left to go. Tatum has it, dribbles, floats it out right wing perimeter. Jaylen Brown dribbles, shoots and gets the rattle the rim right there, right baseline, floats it up, and that's good for 2. It's a 1-point game. Yeah, everything's going pretty well, man. I'm glad to be back here streaming with you guys once again. KD goes inside, that's good for 2 by Brooklyn. This game picking up a little bit lately. It was a struggle from the floor. Boston started out missing their first 6 shots from the floor here. Celtics have a top of the key. Smart bounce pass into the hands of Thompson. Top of the free throw circle. Bounce pass over to Tatum up inside. Tatum is going to move it back outside to Thompson. Thompson here drives into lane on Jordan. Thompson underneath. Thompson, right baseline jumper. That one's going to get blocked by Jordan there. Brooklyn has it right back. Big defensive play there by DeAndre Jordan, able to get the block. Lob over the top, and that's going to be a whistle and a fall from behind as well as clock will stop with 8:20 left to go. They were going for the over-the-top alley-oop. That was Dinwiddie over to Jordan, and he got it. He got that in off the cut, too. They're going to count it. They said that the foul was before. Score's still 7-4. Yeah, they're going to say the foul was from behind before, so the score still sticks 7-4. What's good, Adam? Welcome onto the stream, man. Hope everything's going well. Merry Christmas to you indeed also. Kyrie takes the 3, and he banks it. Top of the key by Kyrie at his former building. So we approach the 8-minute mark left to go. Celtics only got 4 points so far. They got to really start to get something going over here offensively in this one. Celtics have it. Jaylen Brown passes to a wide open Marcus Smart. He takes the 3 left corner and he makes it. Smart there hits the triple. They definitely needed that. Great job for Smart. Able to know that he was left wide open, that he would be able to call for the ball and take the left corner 3 and make it. Brooklyn. Jumper inside, and that one's no good off the mark. Rebound back to the Celtics here. 3-point game. Tatum moves over to Smart, hands it back over to Tatum. Double team back over to Smart. He's going to pass it inside. Nice feed underneath to Jaylen Brown. Puts it up and in for 2 off the glass. This is a 1-point game. 7:20 left to go first quarter here. Brooklyn has it now with the right elbow. KD guarded by Smart. And that's going to be a whistle and a fall picked up. That's on Marcus Smart as the clock will stop with 7:17 left to go. If you guys are new to my channel here, I cover play-by-play basketball here, NBA college games. Spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that sub. I'm Behind the Arc Basketball. So KD's going to go shoot 2 coming up at the free throw line. First one's up, that one's good. Jeff Teague checking into the game for the first time today. A great game with 19 points in his Celtics debut back on a Wednesday against the Bucks. Welcome back from the Philippines here, Elmer. Glad to have you out on the stream, bud. Hope everything's going well. And happy holidays to you guys out there. Second free throw, KD no good as he missed it. It's 11-9 the score. 7:05 left to go. Ball is tipped to the backcourt. Celtics going to pick it up here. It's Smart. Smart dribbles to the left elbow as he takes the jumper. No good. Hit the front rim, and DeAndre Jordan comes up with a rebound. That was close to stepping out of bounds. Brooklyn now has it. Takes it up the court here. They're going to take the jumper. No good off the mark. Rebound into the hands of the Celtics. Teague has it. Dribble drive inside. Teague with the basketball. He's going to get fouled. Clock will stop with 6:45. What's good, Ron? Welcome out to the stream here, brother. And Merry Christmas out to you as well. Happy holidays to you guys out here. Ant here, he'll be back Lakers Mavs stream tonight. No problem, man. Currently 10 in the morning right now out in Russia here. Gonna see if there's any flights back to Germany. Sorry to hear, bud, that you're stuck there. Hopefully you'll be able to get a flight back, man. So sorry to hear that you're stuck on the holidays right now. Celtics get the inbound. Tatum free throw circle. Bounce pass over to Brown. Brown dribbles now. At the right elbow, drives inside, floats it up, and could not fall into the rim. That's no good. Rebound Brooklyn. Jordan got the board, and Dinwiddie going to take it up the court. Hey, you too, Ian. Thanks so much, brother, for stopping on by, man. Appreciate it. Merry Christmas out to you and your family as well. 6:22 left to go. Fall away from the basketball here. The refs are going to call this one on Brooklyn. It's going to be Celtics basketball as Boston gets the inbounds. Celtics have it with Tatum. Tatum at the free throw circle. Now at the top of the key is he goes spin move jumper over KD, and that's an air ball, no good. Just not a good look. Smart, though, able to tip it right back out. They have it. Drive inside by Jaylen Brown. Couldn't get it to fall. And it was an offensive foul, too. Refs are going to blow an offensive foul on Jaylen Brown here as the clock will stop. Yeah, the reports that Tatum said that now he's 6'10", entering into the season. Off the cut right there, Dinwiddie receives the pass, and he puts it up and in off the backboard. That's good for 2. Brooklyn by 4. Very, very slow-scoring game so far. Jaylen Brown has a left wing backward to Tice, top of the key. Tice yet to attempt a shot today as Tice will drive inside, moves it back out to the right wing. Smart going to take the 3. He hits it. Marcus Smart doing smart stuff right there as he knocks down the triple. This is a 1-point game. He's got 6 points leading the way. 5:20 remaining first quarter. Dinwiddie guarded by Tatum at the left wing perimeter. And he's going to pass this one inside. There's a foul. It's DeAndre Jordan going to go to the free throw line. Clock will stop with 5:16. What's good, Nick? Appreciate it, man, for stopping on by here. Hope everything's going well. Indeed, enjoy your night as well. Hey, what's good, Vaughn? Merry Christmas out to you and your family also. It's going to be 2 free throws coming up the line here by Jarrett Allen. The Brooklyn Nets first one's good. Brooklyn by 2, 14-12 to score. Celtics just really slow trying to score the basketball. A lot of questionable looks so far in this game that they have taken from the floor. But yeah, we're basically used to Tatum and Brown getting off the slow starts so far. Tatum and Brown both got out to a really slow start against Milwaukee early on that game. Turned up the Jets in the second half. Second free throw, that's good at the line. 5:10 left to go first quarter. Celtics have it. Teague yet to be on the scoreboard today as he has it. Moves it out to Smart here at the right wing. Back over to Teague at the left wing, guarded by Harris. Teague dribbles, top of the free throw circle, back out to the top of the key as Teague will now drive inside. Pass over left corner, bad decision as it's going to get poked, and it's going to get stolen away here by Brooklyn. Brooklyn spin move, Kyrie trying to play like he's a man on a mission as that shot is up. That's no good, and the ball goes back over to the Celtics here. Jaylen Brown, pass out right corner, Grant Williams. Moves it out, top of the key, Teague, back over to Smart. Smart has, 4:35 left to go. Smart, dribble drive inside, tried to get past Allen, but lost control of the basketball. He was stripped into the lane. There was a whistle and a foul, though. He's able to draw the contact as the clock will stop with 4:32. Oh, sorry to hear that, Vaughn. Sending you my best wishes in your speedy recovery, man. Sorry to hear about your back, bud. Get better, dude. Oh, Harker, welcome in here from Jamaica out in the West Indies. Glad to have you in the stream. Happy holidays to you, man, as well. All right, we're going to go on a timeout here. Very slow scoring game so far, 15-12 in this one. Just the shooting display so far. It's been a complete difference from the last one where Celtics were just hitting their open shots. Today they just haven't been able to get separation out there. Not really much pick and roll action going on either for the Celtics so far, taking quite a bit of contested jumpers. One of them was an air ball. I'd like to see more high quality looks than what they're taking right now from the floor. As far as Brooklyn, leading scorer so far for the Nets, that is Joe Harris. He got the first 5 points in this game. He's got 5. Celtics defense doing a pretty good job on Kyrie and KD right now, as both of them only have 3 points each. Still got 4.5 left to go first quarter. As for the leading scorers for the Celtics, it is Marcus Smart. Smart's made 2 triples so far in this game, which what he was struggling with from the 3-point line back in the preseason. But Marcus Smart doing smart things, really able to help out his team so far. Hey, happy holidays out to you guys as well. Ty here out on the stream. My man, appreciate for stopping by. Merry Christmas to you, and Merry Christmas out to Jack as well. Welcome back here, Jack. Appreciate for stopping by. So right now we're just in a timeout, folks. If you guys are new in my stream, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that sub. Over 40 people watching now, and of course, glad to have each and every single one of you for being a part here on Behind the Arc Basketball on Christmas Day, everyone. Hopefully everything went well for the holiday. We got a pretty bad storm where I am today here, but glad that we didn't lose power. Actually, I was shocked about that. There's an NFL game going on as well. Saints leading the Vikings 17-7. There was 2 NBA games that went down earlier today. Heat beat the Pelicans 111-98. Zion Williamson finished with 32 points, 14 rebounds for New Orleans. And then the Bucks just went all over the Warriors today. Chris Middleton scored 31, and Milwaukee won that one rather easily, 138-99. So Brooklyn has held on to this lead so far throughout the entirety of this game. They've been up by 6 in this one. Who do I think is going to drop out of the top 25? Who will be joining them for this week? I think North Carolina with a loss against NC State. North Carolina is going to drop out, most likely. And who will move on to the top 25? I think Northwestern has a good chance because they just won against Indiana. Northwestern, I think, is going to be up there to make it back into the top 25. It's a shock. Northwestern is 2-0 so far this year in the Big Ten, and Michigan State is 0-2. It's quite the year for 2020. I did not picture Northwestern being this good right now. As we are back to action, Celtics with a quick score, 15-14, and now Brooklyn with the basketball going to take a 3 as that one's up and that one's good. 18-14 the score. 4 minutes left to go, first quarter. Celtics had it around the perimeter, and they turn it over. So Brooklyn's going to have it back. Yeah, around a week from now, it's going to be 2021. Crazy how this year just entirely flew by. Oh, yeah, Warriors got absolutely creamed today. Brooklyn has it. KD. Turns the corner, try to drive inside. Celtics going to pick up reaching, though, it appears to be here. Clock will stop with 3:54. Coming into the game for the first time today, Caris LeVert, Tristan Thompson going to check back out for the Celtics now as Daniel Tice heads towards the bench. Hey, what's good, Armando? Welcome back onto the stream, man. Merry Christmas out to you as well. Brooklyn gets the inbound. Caris LeVert here. Moves it over to the left wing. KD passes left corner. That ball going to get deflected. Celtics try to go up with a great hustle play there. Couldn't control it, though, as Jaylen Brown stepped out of bounds to the baseline. It's going to be Brooklyn basketball. Great try, though, that they deflected that pass. Pass underneath. Kyrie moves it back to the top of the key here. That's going to be a three. No good by Brooklyn by Landry Shamet. Gets rebounded by the Celtics. Boston has it now, right wing perimeter. Jaylen Brown, and he gets called for the offensive foul. Celtics only had 6 turnovers in that first game, and they are having a lot of difficulty so far. That is their 4th turnover in this one so far with 3:33 left to go. Jaylen Brown just runs over Brooklyn defender right into the lane. So Nets have it back. They put the ball into the hands of LeVert. Takes it past the half-court logo. Over to the right wing. Taurean Prince moves it back outside. Shamet back over to Prince. He'll take the 3, and that is way off. Not even close. Air ball. Rebound by Grant Williams. Celtics put it back up the court here. Takes it past half-court. Teague at the top of the key. Thompson sets the pick for him. Teague now dribbles. Floats it up. It's going to get deflected and blocked. Not a good shot choice right there as Brooklyn got their second block attempt of the game. Nets have it left corner perimeter. Now they'll drive inside underneath. Caris LeVert gets bumped in. He stepped out of bounds of the baseline there. Tiptoeing the tightrope. Left baseline. That could have gone because Caris LeVert was trying to tell the officials that he thought it was a Jaylen Brown foul, but the refs say that Caris LeVert stepped out of bounds of the baseline. What's good, Bradley? Welcome back here once again, man. Oh, yeah, this year is almost over for sure, Vegas. Peyton Pritchard, good to see him getting some minutes. He is out there for the Celtics, but he was taken after Aaron Nesmith into the draft. And Aaron Nesmith barely getting any playing time. Peyton Pritchard was out there in the first game, so he's got first minutes today. Grant Williams moves over to Pritchard, catch and shoot 3 at the right wing. Guess what? Peyton Pritchard sinks it. It's a 1-point game. Good find here, the sharpshooter from Oregon. 4-year college player for the Oregon Ducks. He was a 3-year starter. Drive inside, no good by Brooklyn. High off the glass, Jarrett Allen with a huge slam right there, right in the post, as the Nets extend it back to 3. 2:15 left to go, first quarter. Teague, top of the key on the court right now for the Celtics. Teague, Tatum, Thompson, Peyton Pritchard, and Grant Williams. They're going to move it into the hands of Teague. Floats it up, no good, but a trailer right behind right there. Tristan Thompson throws it down with a 2-handed flush putback. Back to a 1-point game. Minute 55 left to go. LeVert dribbles behind his back as he tries to take it inside here for Caris LeVert. And that ball is going to get tapped out of bounds, though. There was contact underneath, so this appears to be a foul as the clock will stop. Yeah, Vaughn puts out here 2021 will be better because we'll have that vaccine for sure, man. Brooklyn going to get the inbound. Really do hope so. Brooklyn, right corner 3. No good off the mark there by the Nets. By Jeff Green, the rebound Celtics. They've yet to take the lead in this one. Tatum trying to do that. Pass over left corner. Grant Williams takes the 3 over Green. No good. Try to get the offensive rebound, but the refs say that it was a rebounding foul from behind by Brooklyn. So Tristan Thompson gets pushed from underneath the basket. So Celtics going to get the inbound coming up here with a minute 34 left to go. Welcome in, Raven here. Appreciate for stopping on by. Merry Christmas out to Raven as well on the channel. Celtics inside. Couldn't get it. Tristan Thompson tried to get it back at the baseline, though, but he controlled the basketball as it touched the baseline. Jeff Teague's been off to a rough start here. He had a great first game of the preseason. Second game, he was struggling. And this is basically like deja vu. Once again, great start to the season by Teague. In the opening game, he scored 19 points, hit all 4 of his 3-point shots, but today he's 0 for 3 from the floor shooting and playing 6 minutes so far. Joe here puts out he's going to have all the heel Roman Reigns merchandise. That's great, man. Keep up the collection there. That's great. Brooklyn's gonna go to the free throw line. Shooting 2. Torian Prince, first one's good. 21-19. Second free throw, Prince hits it. Celtics have almost been there today. They just haven't been able to take the lead. We'll see if they can get that in the final minute 20. Celtics basketball. Pritchard pass over to the top here. Thompson has space, but going to elect to pass it since he's not a three-ball shooter. Puts the ball into the hands of Tatum. Tatum dribbles now. Drives inside. Open lane. But they're going to say Tristan Thompson gets called for the fall on the screen, and Brad Stevens not happy about that one. That's also going to send Brooklyn over to the bonus. Yeah, that didn't look like anything illegal. No, really didn't. It didn't, but they called Thompson for the offensive foul. Thompson couldn't believe it either. Brad Stevens as well couldn't believe it. So Boston has 2 points erased from their score off the board. They're still stuck at 19. Brooklyn at the top of the key. Green drives inside, and Grant Williams comes up with a block. And the ball went out of bounds. Last touch by the Nets as well. Clock will stop with 1:02. Yeah, Vega's pumped up. He's a senior in high school. Can't wait for his graduation. That's going to be awesome, man, once you get that diploma, bud. What's good, Jagon? Welcome onto the stream here. Happy holidays. Interesting matchup for sure. I think this is going to be the closest game tonight out of all of them. Celtics have it. Under a minute left to go in the first quarter. Teague yet to score so far. Top of the key. Pass over to Tatum. Tatum at the left wing, guarded by Prince. Tatum dish out right corner. Semi Ojeleye into the game for the first time today, as he's gonna pass that one, and the ball gets deflected out of bounds. There was a late foul picked up around there at the right corner. That looked like it was deflected out of bounds. There was also contact by Brooklyn, so it's gonna send Semi Ojeleye now to the free throw line. So Brooklyn now has sent Boston into the bonus. First free throw, Ojeleye missed it. Semi Ojeleye finished with 5 points in that first one. Positive for him because he doesn't contribute much offensively as far as his resume. 47 seconds left to go. KD going to check back into the game here for Brooklyn. On the court here for the Nets, Shamet, Kyrie, KD, Jeff Green, and Karis LeVert. Semi Ojeleye, Peyton Pritchard, Grant Williams for the Celtics out there. Semi Ojeleye hits down the second free throw. It's 22-20. Also alongside, as that will be Tatum and Teague as well. So that's the 5 in the court currently. 2-point game, 35 seconds left to go. LeVert, left baseline dribble, gets right past Grant Williams and puts it up and in off the glass. Celtics, they're right there. They're close. They just haven't been able to take the lead. Teague has it. Pass out right corner. Shot fake. Ojeleye, and he gets fouled, luckily, by KD. Lucky for Ojeleye there. That could have very well wound up being a turnover. But once again, Semi Ojeleye going to go to the free throw line and shoot 2. Hey, what's good, Jose? Welcome onto the stream, man. He is here right now going to eat Mexican menudo with bread. That sounds good, brother. Happy holidays out to you and your family as well. Semi Ojeleye right back at the free throw line shooting 2 more. He went 1 for 2 his first trip. First one's good here. Good to see some type of points on the board by Semi right before the end of the first quarter. Always a positive sign when you see Semi Ojeleye with a point total before the end of one. Marcus Smart checks back into the game here for the Celtics. Second free throw coming up by Semi Ojeleye in a 3-point game. Really early on first quarter. Ojeleye's second shot, and he knocks it down. Yeah, good work by him so far at the charity stripe. 3 for 4 by Semi. Missed his first one. He has made the last 3 in a row. Brooklyn with the basketball. Final 20 seconds left to go at the end of one. Kyrie has it. Guarded at the top of the key, as he is guarded by Marcus Smart. Kyrie dribbles now left wing. Moves it back over to KD here at the top. Back over to Kyrie. 8 seconds left to go. Kyrie. Oh, he's able to cross the ankles. A smart pass over to KD. Driving to the lane. Floats it up the mid-range. No good. Hit the front rim, but a huge flush right there with a right-handed throwdown off the putback by Jeff Green. Brooklyn by 4. Celtics take a full court shot at the horn. It's no good. To the left side of the hoop right there. And we end the first quarter. Brooklyn by 4. So welcoming everybody out to the stream here. Merry Christmas out to you guys as well. Really appreciate all for stopping by, being a part here on Behind the Arc Basketball. Let's see what we got right now. So we're going to move on to the second quarter in just a moment. Boulder, Vaughn, welcome onto the stream, bud. Hope everything's going well here. Merry Christmas out to you as well. Compton, Merry Christmas out to you also here. What is good for stopping on by? We got Jorge TV. Looks like he is watching this on TV. It puts out here, but welcome on board, Jorge TV. So right now, just on another timeout in this one. As we ended the first quarter, we're going to move on to the second quarter right after this break here in this game. But as far as the Celtics, they're cold shooting the ball, especially early on in this one. Jeff Teague really having his struggles. 0 for 3 in this game. Hasn't been able to find that consistency from the last game so far. Leading scorer, by the way, for the Celtics is Marcus Smart, out of all players. He is 2 for 4 from the perimeter. Jason Tatum's yet to score. He's 0 for 3. Should have scored in that layup that Tristan Thompson was able to set the screen right in front of the defense there, but the refs called Tristan Thompson with an offensive foul. But yeah, first quarter, positive sign here off the bench. Semi Ojeleye, 3 points, 3 for 4 at the free throw line. He was fouled twice in the right corner, and he was lucky that second time that wasn't a turnover. That looked really close. That would have been devastating for the Celtics if that was a turnover, but very well for Semi Ojeleye so far that he's got 3. Peyton Pritchard, with his only shot attempt, a deep 3, knocked it down from the right wing perimeter from the outside. He hit one of those back against the Bucks from way outside too. So good to see here. Able to get a triple, 3 points in 3 minutes by the rookie from Oregon for Peyton Pritchard. Very positive sign there. Tristan Thompson with 4 offensive rebounds. Plus for the Celtics, they're able to get the boards as they've, in that first quarter, 7 offensive rebounds. Celtics plus 4 in the glass as far as the offensive boards. They're 7-3 in the first half in favor of the Celtics there. And Tristan Thompson, big reason why, right underneath the hoop. He had two-handed flush he had off the putback jam. That's good to see. However, he is in quite a bit of foul trouble already, though. Tristan Thompson with 3 personals. So that's something that is something that we'll have to keep on monitor going forward. Oop, I think something accidentally just happened here. Let's see. I can't. If Ty's out here in the chat, sorry about that. I think he just got accidentally timed out. So I think you're timed out for like 3 minutes or so, but you'll be back in here. So if you're wondering if you can't type in the chat there, if you're listening, Ty, you should be able to be back in 3 minutes. Sorry about that. I think he was accidentally timed out. Hey, welcome in, Jack. Appreciate you here for stopping on by. And Merry Christmas out to you as well. Glad to see you out here once again as we get ready. Going forward, second quarter now. Celtics still yet to lead this game, trying to look for their first one down by 2 possessions. Celtics basketball takes the 3, and it's no good off the back iron. It's going to get rebounded here by Brooklyn. Brooklyn has it top of the key. LeVert spin move. Jumper takes it. And that's going to be a Brooklyn offensive foul. So Celtics will have it back. Yeah, if we can, yeah, I was going to say. Yeah, I was going to say, you guys got it. So we unhit them. Because it wasn't like self-promotion or anything. Brooklyn has it back, and that pass just airmails, gets sent out of bounds to the baseline. Throws it right over the head of Shamit. It's going to be Celtics basketball again here, 26-24. 1 minute through second quarter the scoreboard looks really odd. If you're watching on ABC, I think the scoreboard, especially in the middle of it, for some reason, the numbers are different. Pass inside, and Tatum able to cut right there into the lane, and he throws it down with a right-handed flush. There we go. Tatum now onto the board. Tie game up at 26. Jarrett Allen goes inside, try to throw it down, and that's going to be a personal picked up. It's going to be Peyton Pritchard, they say. That is a complete mismatch there. Peyton Pritchard trying to get on guard. Jarrett Allen, 6'11", going up against 6'2". Just tried to go for a poster over him, but couldn't get the slam dunk to convert. Okay, I got you, Ian. No problem, man. Thanks so much for the update there. No problem, man. Totally get it, brother. But yeah, if Ty's out here, he'll be back, like, any second now. You should be back on the chat if you're listening, Ty. Because I think he was the only one that was timed out from the channel. Left baseline dribble, Semi Ojeleye. Got rejected, but get the basketball back, as that is good, and he throws it down. Oh, man, Semi Ojeleye trying to prove himself so far. Jumper, and the key, that one's no good by Brooklyn. Celtics going to pick up another foul. I believe that's going to be the second personal by Pritchard. Yeah, I think everything's pretty good right now. I think everything's all set. So we got it covered currently. Good to see this production from Semi Ojeleye. Right now, Semi, number 2 scorer in the Celtics currently with 5 points in this game off the bench. Brooklyn with it on the inbound, 10-10 left to go. They're going to take the 3 there, left wide open. They knock it down. Nets take the 2-point lead. The triple gets sent down there by Taurean Prince. 2 minutes through the second quarter, 10 minutes left to go. Tatum has it, guarded by Prince at the left wing. The pick set by Grant Williams, able to free up Tatum. Takes the 3 straight away, couldn't get it. Caris LeVert comes up with the rebounds. Here goes Brooklyn now. LeVert lost control of the basketball off his knee at the baseline. It goes out of bounds. Great disruption there, as Jeff Teague did not give up on the play and guarded Caris LeVert all the way. Spencer Dinwiddie going to check back into the game here. Caris LeVert, or Jeff Green is going to go towards the bench, it looks like right now, for Brooklyn. Hey, Makeel, welcome onto the stream here. Hope everything went well for your Christmas. 9:45 left to go. It's going to be Celtics basketball, only trailing down by 1 possession. Top of the key, Grant Williams, left wide open. Moves over to Tatum, guarded by Shamet. Tatum at the right elbow, tries to back his way. And Tatum now going to float it up mid-range inside, able to get it to fall. That's good for 2. We're tied up at 30. I think Tatum was looking for the foul call, too. Couldn't get one. That ball gets stolen at half court. Here goes Teague, as he's going to blow past. Oh, he missed a wide-open slam dunk, but Grant Williams, right place, right time, able to help out Teague there. And Grant Williams, thank you. He gets the put back for 2, up and in off the glass. 2-point game, Brooklyn. Jumper, no good from the perimeter. They missed it. DeAndre Jordan going to get the rebounds. And the Celtics get called for a rebounding foul underneath. Jeff Teague missed a wide-open slam dunk. Yeah, the rim just unfriendly to Teague today. He had such a good game on the Wednesday just today. Just that type of play there, man. You're just thinking too much. You're in the spotlight here on Christmas. You've been a veteran in the league. Just don't think too much, man. Just make it automatic. Brooklyn has it down by 2 here. Burst of speed, drive inside, and no rotational defense whatsoever there by the Celtics. That is a massive 2-handed flush being sent down by Caris LeVert. Ties up at 32. Celtics has it now. Tatum, bounce pass over into the hands of Tice. Tice, top of the key, moves it back out right corner, catch and shoot 3. Ojeleye. Oh, he gets it. Semi Ojeleye with a triple. He's got 8 points so far. And by the way, Semi Ojeleye, the leading scorer for the Celtics in this game with 8:30 left to go in the second. Well, what a game here on Christmas. Santa Claus been treating Semi pretty nice for this Christmas gift. Dinwiddie, pass over to LeVert. LeVert going to travel with the basketball around the perimeter. So the clock will stop with 8:24. It's going to be Boston basketball. Ian predicts here, he thinks Luka going to drop at least 40 tonight, but Lakers win by 6 or 7. I think very well that's possible, man. I predict Lakers 124 to 117, but I think Luka can reach 40 definitely tonight. Tatum Has a right baseline guarded by Shamit. Double team, no good offensive rebound. Ojale scoops it over to Pritchard. Shot fake around the left wing, drives inside, floats it up. Oh, got it. Peyton Pritchard with a runner off the glass. That's good for 2. That's a nice look, sweet touch right there by Peyton Pritchard. Good to see him. He is guarding Dinwiddie right now. Dinwiddie at the right wing, able to get past Pritchard. Bounce past Pritchard. Comes from behind, gets the steal. Here he goes. Sets up the offense at the left wing, Pritchard. Pass out to the top of the key. Semi Ojale drives. Right elbow jumper. Gets some space. Takes it. No good off the right bottom part of the rim. And Brooklyn came up with a rebound. Trying to flutter there on the ground with it. And Karis LeVert got it. There was a foul, though. So the clock will stop. What's good? LF Reborn. Welcome onto the stream, man. Hopefully Celtics will get this dub tonight. Peyton Pritchard. Good to see. With him producing right off the bench, 5 points. Celtics bench points looking solid. They got 15 total, and that's without Teague factored into the mix. Teague just having an off game so far, 0 for 5, 12 minutes. He has played the second most minutes out of anybody right now, too. It's going to be Brooklyn basketball. Brooklyn down by 5. Pass over to KD, right baseline. Moves it back out to the top. Kyrie, pass over to the left wing. Dinwiddie takes the 3, hit the rim short. They tap it back, though, and get the offensive rebounds. Joe Harris moves it back outside. Dinwiddie. Guarded by Peyton Pritchard. Left baseline. Dinwiddie. Dribbles now. Left baseline. Dish out to the right corner. Catch and shoot 3. Harris. It's up. No good. Offensive rebound again. Oh, man. Tristan Thompson playing with 3 personals. That's going to hurt you as Daniel Tice gets poked in the eye right there. And he is down underneath the basket as Brooklyn drove inside and they got fouled. It was an offensive foul, the refs are going to say, though. It's on Dinwiddie. Oh, yeah, Dinwiddie leading in with an elbow on Tice. And Tice is still down right now. And hopefully he's able to get back up. Because Tristan Thompson playing with 3 personals. Okay, we're going to go on a timeout taking 7 minutes even remaining here, second quarter. We'll be back. Merry Christmas out to you guys here from Behind the Arc Basketball. What's good here? I don't know anymore. Welcome back onto the stream here, brother. Merry Christmas out to you, man. Eastern Conference indeed is lit. And Western Conference is even more lit. Western Conference has so many strong teams out there this season. Right now, the rarity of a Christmas Day game. You got one today for the Celtics. The leading scorer. It is not Jason Tatum. It is not Jaylen Brown. It is not Tristan Thompson or Daniel Tice or Marcus Smart in the starting 5. It is Semi Ojale off the bench. Out of anybody. Semi Ojale, 8 points so far. 2 for 4 shooting. Hit down the perimeter triple. Went to the free throw line and made 3 free throws. And he's just right place, right time. Semi Ojale so far in this game. Robert Williams is yet to play today in this game. So the Time Lord just hasn't played today. I'm going to see if there's an injury status about that. Let's see, because Teague went down right before this timeout. Let's see here. We got... Okay, so he has been rolled out today. So Robert Williams has been rolled out for this game due to an illness. Oof. So yeah, Celtics have been missing on that possession as they were struggling with size. That's where they really needed Tristan Thompson out there, was with the size, and Tristan Thompson already with 4 offensive rebounds. And with him in foul trouble, he's got 3 personal so far. Celtics allowed Brooklyn to get quite a bit of offensive rebounds on that last possession, and then they got called for the offensive foul on the drive inside as Tice got poked right in the eye underneath the hoop. Spiral, welcome onto the stream here. Thanks so much for stopping on by here. Merry Christmas as well, as we give Spiral a big warm welcome out on the channel. I cover NBA games, also college basketball games for play-by-play, by the way. If you guys dig the content here, over 50 people watching now, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that sub. We're going to be back after this one, too. We're going to cover Lakers versus Mavs after this later on. McKeel puts out his Toronto Raptors. Absolute garbage this year he puts out. Well, it's only one game, so I wouldn't base it off of one game just yet. Yeah, one game because the Pelicans beat the Raptors and the Pelicans lost to the Heat today. Still, it's a very long season. That is one thing for sure. This NBA season is quite a bit of a marathon. Hey, Merry Christmas out to Alex. Hope everything's going well with you and your family here. He opened his gifts, got a card that it said you were going to Nashville for the Iowa Bowl game, and also his uncle got him the real autograph of Luka Garza, got a $25 gift card. That sounds like a winning Christmas right there. Hey, thanks so much, Spyro. Really appreciate it, brother. Alright, so we are back to action. Celtics going to get the inbound. Tice hands over to Pritchard around the perimeter, back outside. Brown takes the three, no good. Off the side of the rim, gets his own rebound, though. Brown has it left corner, guarded by Joe Harris. Back outside, Tice wide open, takes the three, and he couldn't connect either. And it's going to get rebound by Brooklyn here. 6:30 left to go, second quarter. Nets have it. Kyrie, guarded by Smart at the left baseline. Kyrie drives on Smart. Stop and pop jumper mid-range and gutted the fall for two. Been a good game so far. Brooklyn led throughout the entire first quarter. And Celtics here are able to take advantage of the second quarter right now. Up 15-8 in the second quarter. Celtics have it left wing Brown. Guarded by Harris at the left elbow. Brown tries to back his way. He's going to take the jumper. Contested. Got it. At the free throw circle off the turnaround. That's good for two by Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown with 4 points so far in this one. Him and Tatum yet to heat up. They've only combined. Jaylen Brown actually he's with 6 now. So both of them combining for 12 so far. That ball is going to get stolen away. Pritchard with a steal. He's going to take a three wide open. No good. Hit the rim short though. Tipped up. Rebound Brooklyn. Nets have it. It went out of bounds around the corner perimeter. It was last touch by the Celtics. So it's going to be Brooklyn basketball. Hey, what's good here? Valentino, welcome onto the stream. This game is over on ABC if you're out in the U.S. It's over on ABC. You can get it. It's a nationally televised game. 5.5 left to go. That's a huge lob over the top, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down with a right-handed flush. So Brooklyn cutting into this deficit here, only down by 3 for the Nets. Celtics have it at the top. Smart moves over to Pritchard. Good to see. 5 points so far by Peyton Pritchard in this one. Moves it back over to Smart. Smart dribbles now, guarded by Dinwiddie. Bounce pass outside of Pritchard. Pritchard guarded by Kyrie, and Kyrie comes up with a steal there, and the rookie Peyton Pritchard pass up the court, missed the layup, tipped up in the air, and KD cannot come down with it. And the Celtics able to get the rebound. Pritchard, great hustle play, able to get back there, and they're able to be a part of that rebounds. Celtics by 3. As they have the ball, and we got a stoppage in time right now on the court. Clock will stop with 4:52 here, so there's a personal picked up. Iowa's the favorite to beat Minnesota. That should be a really good game, actually, Alex. Minnesota is one of the sleeper teams this year for college. But yeah, I'll pick Iowa to get the W. 6.5 point favorites on the road against Minnesota. Celtics get the inbound. Jaylen Brown drives inside, and they're going to call that one right there. He gets it. Jaylen Brown gets the bucket, absorbs the contact. He's going to go to the free throw line as well and shoot the and one. Huge bucket right there off the drive inside as the foul call was picked up on Joe Harris of Brooklyn. Good to see Celtics able to battle back in this game and take the lead. 8 points so far by Jaylen Brown. Brown here at the line. And one, no good. And Grant Williams tried to come up with a rebound. Couldn't corral it, though, as Brooklyn gets the board. 4:40 left to go. Nets jumper, Kyrie, as he takes it at the right elbow. That one's up, no good. Hit the rim short. Rebound back to the Celtics. Tatum has it here. Tatum drives. Inside. Tatum finishes. Up and in, but they're going to call again. That's a screen foul once again, and Brad Stevens not happy about that one. So, erase the points there. It's on Tatum or Tice right here. That would be the second time because Tristan Thompson got called for an illegal screen inside. And yeah, they just called the Celtics once again on an offensive foul for that. 4:15 left to go. Bounce pass, DeAndre Jordan. He's going to get stripped and fouled as the Celtics pick up a personal. What's good, Tyrone? Welcome onto the stream, man, out in the Bahamas. Hope everything's going well. If you guys are new to my channel here, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that sub. I cover play-by-play basketball, NBA, also college basketball games here in Behind the Arc Basketball. After this, I plan on covering one other game tonight, Lakers versus Mavs. Feel free to stop and by for that. And then tomorrow, We got college basketball as well I plan on covering. Kentucky against Louisville, one of the best ever college basketball rivalries, and then after that, Gonzaga, Virginia. So free throws coming up at the line by Brooklyn here. And DeAndre Jordan went 0 for 2 that trip, but Brooklyn gets the offensive rebound, and Kyrie dribbles out left baseline, and Celtics defense just looked lost guarding Kyrie. Nobody able to pick him up there as there was no communication, and Kyrie with an easy 2. 3-point game, 4 minutes left to go here before half. Smart has it at the top of the key. Smart moves it over right wing Tatum. Tatum guarded by Dinwiddie, and the refs will call another foul picked up right now. This game been ticky-tack calls all over the place recently. That's going to be a Brooklyn foul. Oh, no, they said Celtics foul. And it sends Durant to the line, shoot one. Yeah, there's been multiple foul calls against the Celtics so far in this game. That's just one free throw there at the line. That made 0 sense why that. Must have been something that was said. So Celtics now have the basketball. Grant Williams left baseline dribble, puts it up and in off the glass. That's good for 2. Brooklyn has it now. 3:40 left to go before halftime. Kyrie takes the 3. Contested, and he hits it. Michael, what's good here, man, for stopping on by, brother? Appreciate it for being a part here. 1-point game, 3.5 left to go before halftime, folks. Yeah, very low-scoring ball game right from the get-go in this one. Three and a half left to go. Jaylen Brown turns the corner. Pass outside. Tatum over to Ojale. Right corner 3. He takes it. No good. And fight for the rebound underneath. It's going to go down into the hands of Dinwiddie. Brooklyn has it here. Moves it back outside. They'll take a 3 top of the key as that one is up. And that is good. Kyrie sinks down the triple. And that is back-to-back 3-point shots as Kyrie's got 13 now. Tatum at the left wing, able to get some separation, going to drive inside, moves it back right corner, ball gets deflected, picked off by KD, just too good there. Celtics somehow get the steal right back though. Jaylen Brown inside, floats it up. As that one is up, no good off the back iron. There was a foul though, and the refs are going to say Brooklyn picks up the personals. The clock will stop here, 2:56. Hey, Merry Christmas out to you guys here as well. David, what's good here, brother, for stopping on by, man? Hope everything's going well, and happy holidays to you. Alright, going to go in the timeout right now. 45-43, low-scoring ball game indeed in this one. Kyrie heading up recently for the Nets, leading the way with 13 for the Celtics in this game. Semi Ojale's had a pretty strong game so far today, producing off the bench 8 points in 8 minutes. Able to get to the free throw line twice. And heading down the 3-point shot as well at the right corner. Jaylen Brown, he's got 8. Jason Tatum is slow to start out on this one. Him and Brown in the first game on opening night were slow to start out. But Tatum tonight with only 6 so far. He's the leading rebounder. Tristan Thompson, be nice to get him back into the game. He is playing with 3 personals. He has yet to enter in the game for quite a while now since he has played with 3 personals. And it's not a good sign to see Daniel Tice is got 4 personals so far. So the Celtics bigs on a couple of ticky-tack foul calls in this game. Refs has said illegal screen set up inside the post, and they called Thompson on one. They called Tice on one that should have led to Celtics buckets. And both of their bigs in foul trouble right now, and they're without Robert Williams either in this game. Robert Williams is out of this game due to an illness. It was announced before the start of this game, so that's a crusher there for the Celtics if they have to go small ball for the remainder of this game, and if they do get into even more bigger foul trouble than this. Jordan Bohannon, Alex going to say, is going to drain down 5 3-point shots for Iowa tonight, looks like. CJ Frederick, he predicts 12 points. Joe Wieskamp with 15. If you guys are new to my channel, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that sub. Ring that notification bell if you like to be notified for future live streams here, as well as I cover play-by-play basketball on Behind the Arc Basketball. Also, feel free to join the Discord. I post on my Twitter as well in the Behind the Arc Basketball merchandise. I'll post that in the chat also. All three of those links, though, Discord, Twitter, and merchandise, are posted in the description of this video. And I also just posted, if anybody's interested, Behind the Arc Basketball merchandise, some pretty cool stuff there. Short sleeve and long sleeve shirts, sweatshirts, pillows, stickers, iPhone cases. We got tons of cool stuff over there on the Behind the Arc Basketball merchandise site. Feel free to check that out. Just post the link down in the chat below. So yeah, really tight game throughout tonight. Largest lead was by 6 by Brooklyn, 5 by the Celtics so far. Also, we got Behind the Arc Basketball channel memberships if anybody's interested there. Also, two cool perks, 2 low prices we got over there for the memberships. For $1.99 per month at the US dollar rate, we got special shout outs at the end of my live stream for all my viewers. They get a special shout out at the end of my streams. And the other one is for $4.99 US dollar rate per month. I do special live streams at least once per month to a non-basketball related sport. Could be an NFL game or a NASCAR race, Major League Baseball game, maybe an Olympic sport. My first ever membership stream for members and mods will be coming up this upcoming Monday. I plan on covering Monday Night Football, Patriots against Bills there for Monday Night Football. So that will be the first ever membership stream for the channel. Alright, so right now we get right back into action. It's going to send Jaylen Brown to the free throw line as he was fouled right before the timeout, shooting 2. First free throw by Jaylen Brown, he missed it. Second shot, he got that one, so cuts it to a 1-point game. Celtics gotta have to find an answer here to stop Kyrie, though. Kyrie takes it up the court as he is guarded by Smart now. Moves over to KD. He'll take a 3, and that one's no good off the mark. Rebounds to the Celtics. Celtics ball, they're only trailing by 1. 2:40 remaining. Considering that Tice and Thompson are in severe foul trouble, and we're not even at halftime. Teague struggling as well from the floor. Yet to hit a shot today, he's 0 for 5. He's got the basketball at the top of the key by Jeff Teague. He moves it over right wing Tatum. Tatum guarded by his former teammate Kyrie. Spin move around him. Tatum gonna take the jumper. That one's up, and he got it money. Able to get around Kyrie, and Jason Tatum knocks down the triple. Celtics by 2. As we approach that 2-minute mark left to go. KD hands it over now. Harris takes the contested 3, and no good, rattled out. Rebound back to the Celtics here. Tatum gets the board. Here goes Tatum. Dribbles, lost control of the basketball, slips in the court right underneath the hoop. Here goes Brooklyn, drives inside, and they're going to get fouled. Kyrie could not convert on the layup in transition. Lucky for the Celtics there. That should have been 2. But Kyrie's going to go to the free throw line. Shoot 2 coming up. Uncharacteristic Jason Tatum turnover. The good for Jason Tatum. Spin move around Kyrie. Take the turnaround 3. And he made it. And then the next possession up after the rebound, Tatum just slipped and turned it over. So Celtics so far, 8 total turnovers. That is more than what they had in cumulative turnovers against the Bucks. They had a great game taking care of the basketball as far as execution-wise. They only turned it over 6 times in opening night. First free throw, Kyrie hits it. Second shot coming up at the line by Kyrie. He drills it. Tie game up at 47 even. Minute 50 left to go. Celtics also in the bonus as well as they update that. Minute 45 remaining. Jaylen Brown able to have a clear lane. Floats it up with the right hand. Gets to the fall right there. With a bounce off the rim. That's good for 2 by Jaylen Brown off the layup. He's been the gem today so far by JB. The ascension here. 11 points in 15 minutes. 5 for 11 from the floor. Yet to do it from the perimeter, but everything. Able to attack inside, and that's been the key so far. Especially in this game for Jaylen Brown. Brooklyn took it up the court. Celtics are going to get called for the foul once again. So it's going to send back Brooklyn to the free throw line. Luka going to have a huge game. Alex puts out. He predicts 35 points. The triple-double for Luka Garza tonight. First free throw, that one's good. Second shot coming up at the free throw line by Kevin Durant for Brooklyn. And that one's good. Tie game up at 49 apiece in this one. KD, so far, he has got 9 points total. Kyrie, the leading scorer for Brooklyn, with 15. Teague has it top of the key. He is yet to score today, by the way, for Jeff Teague. Moves over to Tatum at the right wing. Tatum, bounce pass from behind over to Smart, passing the key over to Brown. Brown now dribbles. Makes his way inside, puts it up, and hard-fought bucket. That's good for 2 right there by the Celtics. Jaylen Brown able to grind it out right in the key, able to get that one to fall. 1 minute left to go here before halftime. Kyrie drives inside, and the whistle will fall. They're going to call Jaylen Brown with a blocking foul. So this will send Kyrie to go to the free throw line. 60 people on here watching this stream. If you guys are new, first timer, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that sub, ring that notification bell if you like to be notified here. Future play-by-play live streams. I cover NBA, also college games on Behind the Arc Basketball. 2 free throws coming up by the Nets by Kyrie. First one's up, and that one's good. Able to get the bounce of the rim right there. 51-50, 56 seconds remaining. What's good, Alex Rivera? Welcome on the stream here, bud. Peyton Pritchard checking back into the game. Jaylen Brown going to check out of the game here for the Celtics. Hey, what's good, Clipper? Welcome onto the stream. Merry Christmas out to you guys. We got 56 seconds remaining before halftime. Second free throw. Ties it up at 51. Celtics inbound. 50 seconds remaining now. Takes it past half court with Teague. Teague moves over to Pritchard on the court here for the Celtics. Final minute. Teague, Pritchard, Tatum. And they're going to take a jumper there with Tatum. And that one from the left wing perimeter. That is good as he is able to hit that one home. So Teague, Tatum, Pritchard out there. Marcus Smart as well. Jumper no good from the outside. Kyrie missed it. Rattled out. Rebound back to the Celtics. Jason Tatum slowing it down. 10-second differential. Shot clock and game clock right now. At the edge of that Kia tip-off logo. Tatum now dribbles towards the top. He is double-teamed by Harris and Kyrie. Tatum dribbles towards his right. Moves over right baseline. Teague, bounce pass. Missed his mark to Grant Williams. Ball gets stolen from behind here by Brooklyn. Pass to KD. He gets stripped into the lane. Nice awareness there defensively by the Celtics. Here they go. Pass to the court. Pritchard. Catch and shoot 3. Takes it. No good. Couldn't make it in transition. Hit the rim short. Tatum tried to go with a steal but got stripped of the basketball as the halftime horn sounds right there. They tried to grind it out as much as they could, and we go into halftime. The Celtics were trailing this one in the first quarter, but second quarter belongs to Boston here, as they are up by 3 at the half, 54-51. Gritty type of game going on here so far. What a battle between these two teams as we send it off into halftime. Jaylen Brown able to find his way, attacking the basket. He's the leading scorer at halftime for the Celtics with 13 points, 6 for 12 shooting from the floor. Jason Tatum right behind him with a couple clutch three-point shots right at the end of that first half. And Tatum, same exact thing, step back at the left wing, how he was able to beat Giannis in the last game with a game winner. Does it again right before the half as Tatum has got 12 right now along with 9 rebounds. Celtics bigs playing in good amount of foul trouble here in this game. As it actually, one update for you guys. It was reported because I'm going off my stats by ESPN here. That's where I get the stats. Daniel Tice earlier in the game was tallied 4 personals. They have bumped it according to ESPN. They have bumped that number down to 3. So that's been a stat correction here. 3 and 3. Tristan Thompson with 3 personals. Daniel Tice with 3. And 3 personals as well by Jaylen Brown. There's been a lot of calls not going the Celtics' way. 2 of them inside the post there as far as offensive fouls by the 2 bigs each, with a foul each by Thompson and Tice off of an illegal screen each time inside the key. For Brooklyn in this game, Kyrie leads the scoring 17 points. And then after that, KD, he has got 9 points so far. Who do I got in this one? I'm going to take the Celtics in this one. Very close game. 117-115. Yeah, Vegas, Celtics leading here. Hopefully they maintain it. So this game I predict Celtics 117-115. And the game later tonight, I'm going to take the Lakers in that one. 124-117. What's good, Jason J? Welcome out onto the stream here, brother. Merry Christmas out to you guys here as well. Refs right now, it seems like they've been favoring Brooklyn quite a bit so far. Couple of crusher calls as far as the Celtics way they have gone. Yeah, Celtics have picked up 16 personals in that first half. And I remember the first one that Tristan Thompson set up the pick off the screen inside, and Brad Stevens was not having that one at all. So yeah, they haven't got much playing time in this one. For especially Thompson, he's only played 8. Yeah, I agree with you, man, Jason. It's been a lot of whistles, like in this game. Definitely, man. So many whistles. Just let them play on. Celtics doing a great job attacking the basket. That's where they lead points in the paint here. 28-18 so far. Largest lead. Brooklyn got up by 6 early on first quarter. Celtics' largest lead. They built it to a 5-point lead. It's been tight all throughout here. It's been around that range basically from like 1 to 3 throughout the majority of this game as far as the point range. As far as the Celtics, though, this has been a totally different game as far as their turnovers. They haven't done a great job taking care of the basketball. But one of the key things, even though they're bigs out of this game, you got to be impressed how the Celtics have been able to rebound the ball early on. It was Tristan Thompson that set the tone in this one. He grabbed 4 offensive rebounds in that first quarter. Celtics as a team right now at the half out rebounding Brooklyn. +9 on the boards, 28-19. That is a positive there for the Celtics. Also another positive takeaway. Going to take as many points as you possibly can to grind out this type of victory tonight. And Peyton Pritchard, great takeaway from him. He has got 5 points so far. Had a really nice touch floater off the glass inside the key, good for 2. Also hit a 3-point shot. His first shot he knocked down today was a triple from the perimeter from the outside by Peyton Pritchard. Right now at halftime, he has got 5 points. And also a positive takeaway here from the bench. Semi Ojeleye, 8 points in 12 minutes here for somebody who's been, throughout his career, just limited offensively for the Celtics. Really great to see that from Semi. He was fouled twice. He went to the free throw line, went 3 for 4 at the free throw line so far. Also knocked down a 3-point shot. So that's just really great to see there by Semi. And also before halftime, Jason Tatum, he got out to a really slow start once again, but started to heat up right before halftime. Found its sweet spot. Able to drain down a triple, step back at the left wing. Same exact spot that he hit the game winner over Giannis against Milwaukee back on Wednesday. So yeah, right now we're just at halftime, guys. Really appreciate all for being a part here. Merry Christmas to you guys out here as well. If you're new, first timer on the channel, spike that thumbs up. Hitting that like can help out this video a long way with it being found on YouTube. Hit the subscribe and ring that notification bell as well. Yep, my boy Semi. Doing good things so far. And indeed, Bill, holding KD down too in this one. KD hasn't been able to get off in first game against Golden State. KD just went off in transition multiple times. Golden State's defense just wasn't able to get back in transition. Kevin Durant was able to just get behind the defense and throw it down. Yeah, KD has only made 2 shots from the floor. He's only got 2 rebounds as well. So Celtics doing a great job indeed guarding and holding KD in check. Spencer Dinwiddie was only limited to 2 points in that first half. And also Karis LeVert, he was limited to only 4 points. He had a big game in the opener against Golden State. All it's been so far for Brooklyn, it's been Kyrie. That's it. Kyrie so far, 17 points. Hit down 3 3-point shots. He had back-to-back triples at one point. Mid-stage second quarter for Kyrie. But he is leading scorer so far for Brooklyn. 17 points, 5 assists. But yeah, very positive sign to see for the Celtics so far is coming from their bench. That they've got 17 total bench points, and Jeff Teague is yet to score so far. So today's game on Christmas, just the moment in that first half, it just seemed like it's quite big for Jeff Teague right now. But he still has a second half to bounce back. Hopefully he's able to do that. He's taken a lot of tough shots in this one that's been contested. One of the shots inside the key was blocked as well. And he's also turned it over twice. So he still has got a second half to bounce back, and hopefully he'll be able to find some open space out there and hit down his open jumpers, because that was hard to come by here in this first half. So total difference of the game so far is that the jumpers today just been hard to come by, unlike the first game against Milwaukee, where there was just so much space out in the court there, open shots all over the place. Both of these teams head into halftime at 42%, so much tighter guarding in that first half. Marcus Smart guarded KD. So yeah, Smart was the one basically to handle KD throughout most of that half. Smart was the one who set the tone early on as far as the offense for the Celtics too, which if Smart doesn't do well offensively, it's gonna give the Celtics a big hit. But whenever he does well offensively, we're like, there you go, Smart. Able to chip in. That's good to see him help out there, to be known just primarily basically throughout his entire career as a defender. But Smart set the tone early, hit down two quick 3-point shots in the first quarter. He's still got 6 points currently. But he has been set to that task today and really just put to work covering KD, doing a great job handling him. And this is when the Celtics have been going small ball throughout this one, because Tristan Thompson, Daniel Tyson, quite a bit of foul trouble in that first half. There's college basketball going on right now currently. Nebraska leads Michigan 19-17 to score there. So I'll keep you guys posted throughout the night. Also got NFL games as well in the third quarter. Saints up against the Vikings 24-14 with about 12:15 left to go in the third. So I'll keep you guys posted. Looks like Alvin Kamara's got all 3 rushing touchdowns today for the Saints. 13 carries, 105 rushing yards, 3 rushing TDs. And Dalvin Cook got the rushing touchdown for Minnesota. Yep. Marcus Smart and the All-NBA defensive team there, playing his role and doing it. And he does all the little things to help your team out get the victory. And he did that in the first game, set to guard Giannis. And Giannis had 6 turnovers, I believe, in the opening game for the Bucks, which Marcus Smart was the one who was able to take charges there a couple of times. Right underneath the hoop, able to take charges and force Giannis to get in a little bit of foul trouble. Jose here, as we welcome him back. He's finished here already. Drinking brisk iced tea. Looks like a lemonade. What's good? Merry Christmas, D-Block. Appreciate the brother for stopping on by. Happy holidays out to you guys. Just a very, very good game so far, competitive with these two teams so far. Hey Antonio, welcome on the stream, man. Would like to see James Harden in green and black. I have differing opinions about that. I think that, me personally, I think the Celtics are all set with Tatum and Brown there. The thing is, the clutch moments. That's the thing. Is that Tatum, he proved to you in the last game that he is clutch. Who's the one that needs to take the clutch shot for the Celtics when the time winds down in the game? If James Harden is on the team, that's going to limit Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown's shots, and that's probably going to limit their productivity too. That's the thing there, because it's going to lead to more shots by Harden and less shots by Tatum and Brown. That's going to be the thing. And then whenever you need a big shot the most in a close, tight game that's able to get it done, Jason Tatum has been able to deliver in the clutch, able to step up and be put into superstar mode there and make those big shots like he did on opening night. Where if that ball goes into the hands of James Harden there, so there's a good chance that could very well be a brick and your team suffers the L instead of the W out in that one. So me personally, I'm all set with James Harden. I think he's going to go to Philly. I know about a month ago it was looking like he was trending towards Brooklyn, but if James Harden goes towards Brooklyn, I feel like that's going to wreck the tandem with KD and Kyrie, because what they showed against Golden State, they just torched them. And it's going to be so competitive at the top. That's the real big thing there. Because when you add in Harden, you're taking away shots from all your other teammates. Even though you're allowing one of the greatest offensive weapons in the NBA ever of all time. The thing is, it's just the efficiency. That's the thing, and the amount of shots that he takes to get there, to like average like 35, 36 per game in a season. It's like the amount, like the volume of scoring there. I feel like that would fit more for Philly, because they need the scoring there for Philly. That's what they lacked last year in the bubble, is 3-point shooting. So he would probably be the best fit for the Sixers there. Yeah, I agree, D-Block. Yeah, it doesn't lead by example, as shown as that whole video that surfaced online there, breaking the mask mandate, going out to the club. And I feel like he would wreck the locker room too for the Celtics. Because I feel like now they're just so close, they get the pieces there that they need to contend. They got a veteran big with Tristan Thompson. They got a couple of key bench pieces. Kemba Walker yet to return, but when he will, it's gonna make Celtics even better if Kemba here is able to return back to his usual form that he has been throughout his career. So, yeah, I think Harden there probably gonna land in the Sixers somehow. All right, we're gonna start the third quarter here, folks. Just a moment. Great game so far, 54-51. A lot of fouls called in that first half. 16 personals picked up by the Celtics. A lot of just ticky-tack type of calls there in the first half. 10 personals by Brooklyn. Been a pretty good defensive game so far in this one. Brooklyn came away with 6 total blocks in that first half. And both of these teams shooting about 42% from the floor so far. It was a struggle, especially early on for the Celtics. They found themselves down a quick 10-4 early on in the first quarter. That was their largest deficit, trailing by 6 points. The shot's been hard to come by. Celtics able to stop Kevin Durant pretty well so far, as Marcus Smart's been able to set to that task here, and Jaylen Brown leads the way with 13. Jason Tatum got hot towards the end of the quarter as he's got 12. Alright, so we're going to start the third. If you guys are new, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that sub, ring that notification bell as well if you'd like to be notified about future play-by-play here. Yeah, Jack puts out here, yep, Tristan Thompson, he's got in quite a bit of foul trouble early on, so he's got to just cut back on the fouls here. One of them, I didn't like the call at all. You got the ref said he set an illegal screen inside. As we get back into it, jumper, no good. Celtics missed it off the mark there. It's going to get rebounded by Brooklyn. Tristan Thompson is out there, so he is playing with 3 personals. Brooklyn in transition takes the 3, and that one's good. 54 even. 11.5 left to go. How are we looking so far? It was rough, like really early. It was still they've turned it over 10 times in that first half, so it hasn't been the best. And they didn't get much production from Tatum early on until very end, so they could be better. They've been sloppy with the basketball a little bit. It could be better. That's a deep 3. And Celtics able to unleash, and Marcus Smart hits it. He picks off where he left off in that first quarter there. Smart with a quick 6 points on the board to start out the first quarter. 11 minutes left to go, third quarter. Brooklyn has it. Turns the corner, KD jumper on Thompson, and he banks it up and in off the backboard. Celtics take it past half court. Smart dribbles now. Top of the key. Dribbles to the free throw circle. Jumper. Smart will take that. It's up. It's no good. Hit the front rim. Rebound back to Brooklyn. Nets have it with Kyrie. Kyrie here is going to be bumped into by Smart. So it's Thompson who is taking KD now. So the clock will stop with 10:35. Smart picked up the personal. Yeah, D-Block wasn't happy, it seems like, with the signing there for Tristan Thompson. I wanted them to go and get Miles Turner, but I'm fine with Tristan Thompson for like a veteran big piece that they got, because that was the main problem last season, was they just could not be able to contain Bam Adebayo there in the Eastern Conference Finals, and also they struggled as well with offensive rebounds. So I actually think it's one of the better ones that they got there. A veteran big is basically what they needed. The first I thought that like Miles Turner would definitely be the greatest fit, but Tristan Thompson was up there though. Celtics scored inside is 59-56 the score. Brooklyn takes up the court. That one's good for 2. 10 minutes left to go in the third here. Bounce pass, left elbow. Tice, as he is guarded by Joe Harris. Tice able to take it, and the ref's going to call a foul. It's going to be picked up by Brooklyn here. The clock will stop with 9:51. It's going to be an inbound coming up for the Celtics. 9:51 left to go in the third. They put the ball into the hands of Smart. Turns the corner, drives inside, and the refs will blow another whistle. They say the foul picked up on Kyrie. So second straight personal by Brooklyn. Right out of the gate here in the third quarter. Celtics get the inbound once again. Ball into the hands of Smart. Moves it over to Brown. Brown now pass over to Tice, and Tice going to take a right corner jumper now, and no good. Tipped up. Rebound back to Brooklyn. Yeah, Tice just shoots that one up from the right corner. Contested 3-2. I'd like to see him pass that ball more instead of him taking the 3. As Brooklyn going to take it inside in transition. That's good for the bucket there. And that is KD able to lay it up and in. So 1-point game. 9:20 left to go in the third. Celtics have it. Jaylen Brown floats it up. There's contact, and the refs say a foul call. And the clock will stop, and it's going to be on Spencer Dinwiddie, it appears to be. Hey, welcome in here, Roger. Appreciate the bud for stopping on by. Merry Christmas out to you as well. If you guys are new in the channel here, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that sub as I cover play-by-play basketball and behind your basketball. Welcome in, over 80 people watching now. We got 9:16 left to go in the third quarter. Celtics get the inbound. A lot of stop and start with the fouls as a lead. It's Tatum. He's going to take the 3. Hand in the face, no good. Hit the rim short. Contested by Dinwiddie. Offensive rebound goes back to Jaylen Brown. Drives inside. Stop and pop. And that shot just was blocked into the net. That was good for 2. That was just pure luck right there by Jaylen Brown. It was blocked from behind by DeAndre Jordan, but it landed right into the help with a block help. That's going to be a jumper taken, and that is from the outside. And that 3 ball goes down by Brooklyn. It's Kevin Durant who knocks it down. He's getting hot lately. 8.5 left to go in the third. Thompson hands it over to Brown here. Brown now dribbles. Floats it up. Left elbow. That shot gets blocked. That's the 7th block for the Nets tonight in this game. 8:20 left to go in the third. Harris takes it inside, and we get a foul here as the clock will stop with 8:22. Yep, the luck of the clover right there. Yeah, Brooklyn beat the Celtics in the preseason there, but the Celtics were taking like silly shots all over the place. Like they weren't attacking inside at all. Like they were just taking 3-point shot after 3-point shot. So we got 2 free throws here at the line. It's gonna be Brooklyn at the line here. Joe Harris. First one's good. Yep, this game actually counts as towards the record. Second shot, no good, rattled out by Harris. Brooklyn by 3 as the Celtics going to come up with the rebounds. Boston has it here. Takes it past half court with Smart. Smart here at the top of the key. David, welcome back onto the stream here, brother. Moves over to Tatum. Tatum jumper. Sinks it right there at the left elbow as that's good for 2. If you guys are new to my stream here, 100 plus people watching, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe, ring that notification bell as well as I cover play-by-play basketball. Let me know who you got in here out in the chat as well. If you're taking the Celtics here, like me, or if you're going Brooklyn, lob over the top, and the Nets going to throw it down with a two-handed flush. Durant over to DeAndre Jordan for 2. Brooklyn by 3, 7:40 left to go. Celtics at the top of the key. Moves over into the hands of Tatum now. Tatum at the right elbow as he has the basketball. As he has it around the perimeter, guarded by Joe Harris. Tatum with 7:20. Step back 3 in the air. It's up. No good off the back iron. Rebound goes back over to Brooklyn. Nets now have it. As they will go inside with a Euro step, and that is Kyrie who puts it up and in for 2 off the glass. Brooklyn now by 5. Largest lead in this game, by the way, is a 6-point Brooklyn lead. Celtics top of the free throw circle. Thompson lob over the top to Smart, and that will be contact here. It's going to be picked up by KD. Clock will stop with 6:59 left to go. Thoughts about the James Harden situation? It looks like he's probably going to be leaving Houston very soon. Probably within like this upcoming month or so, like into January. It seems like he just doesn't want to be with the Rockets anymore. And whole thing of him just breaking protocol, going out to the club, he just doesn't seem to care anymore. I predict that he's going to land in Philly for his next destination. It looks most likely. And Kasi, welcome onto the stream here. Thanks so much for stopping on by. Welcome in. SB Gaming, appreciate Bud for stopping on by, man. He enjoys finally a channel here who describes what's going on. I'm a legend. Oh, you guys are the absolute legends. Glad to have every single one of you on board here. Spyro puts out game over, Nets 1. He is predicting here. Slickback Gamer, welcome on the stream here. He's going out for Brooklyn as well. Felipe as well going out for Brooklyn. Wow, a lot of Nets fans here recently. By the way, if you guys couldn't tell, I'm a Celtics fan from Mass, but I cover NBA games, also college basketball games here. So no matter what you're a fan of, who you root for, feel free to stop on by and be a part here. This channel's out here for a community. I'll be covering Lakers versus Mavs right after this, so if you guys would like to jump on board for that one, feel free to stop on by. Make sure to spike the thumbs up. That helps out a ton with this video being found on YouTube. Hit the subscribe also. Salvador Chavez, welcome onto the stream, man, as he is back, and Merry Christmas out to you guys. And welcome out from Brazil here, Felipe. We take a look now. Leading scorers in this one. 3 players in double figures for the Celtics. Jaylen Brown leads the way here, 15 points. 14 by Tatum, 11 now by Marcus Smart, as he was able to pick it up early in that second quarter. Really set the tone in that first quarter for Smart, but he has got 5 points here in the second half by Marcus Smart. Second half so far by Marcus Smart. 3 for 5 shooting. Cumulative total from the perimeter. As for Brooklyn, leading scorer tonight, that's Kyrie with 19. Kevin Durant, wider on a 17-9 run here at the start of the second half is because of KD, and they're not having Marcus Smart guard KD, and that's why it's been able to break out like that. Kevin Durant, he has scored 9 points here in the second half, 18 total, and 6 for 10 now shooting from the floor. They've been putting Tristan Thompson on him quite a bit as past few possessions or so. Oh, sorry to hear that, SB Gaming. He was watching his TV, but his dad stole the remote. Sorry to hear that, man. Slick back out from Newark, New Jersey out here. Right down the road from the big city, it looks like. Yeah, I covered a Seton Hall game a couple weeks ago here. You guys are probably big Seton Hall fans probably out on the channel too. I'm a Providence fan for college. I'm not too far away from Rhode Island. I'm from Massachusetts, but I'm like 15 minutes away from Providence. Okay, so right now we're just on a timeout here. We got an NFL game currently going on as well. Saints up against the Vikings, 31-20. There's a college game as well going on. Michigan taking on Nebraska. Nebraska leads 32-29. We get back to action. 7 minutes left to go. Third quarter. After the timeouts, Boston basketball. Grant Williams floats it up in the key. That one's no good off the back rim, and it goes out of bounds last touch by Grant Williams too, and he was looking, he thought it was out of bounds by Brooklyn. So it's going to go back over to the Nets. Nets have it here, 6:40 left to go on the clock. KD guarded by Smart now. So on the court for the Celtics, Grant Williams, Marcus Smart, Tristan Thompson, that's a three-point shot straight away, and Kevin Durant is just money with everything. This is the largest lead for Brooklyn right now. They lead by 8. He hits that one down straight away, top of the key. Tristan Thompson, Grant Williams, Marcus Smart, Jason Tatum, and Jaylen Brown, the 5 out there for the Celtics. Tatum, free throw circle, moves it back over to Smart, takes the 3 at the right wing, no good, tipped up in the air, rebound Brooklyn. On the court here for the Nets, Spencer Dinwiddie, DeAndre Jordan, Kyrie, KD, and Joe Harris, as there's a foul underneath as this clock will stop again. There's been a lot of personals picked up today. And that's going to be on the... down on the Celtics here or Nets. Okay, that's going to be on the Nets. So it's going to send Tristan Thompson to the free throw line. So this is going to be 2 coming up by Tristan Thompson at the free throw line. First one's up, that one's good. 71-64 to score. I'd probably go with Smart right there to take KD. Smart's been having success with that today. Grant Williams going to check out of the game. Second free throw, and that one is good. Ooh, 221 or under. Good question. Is that jumper right there in the key? That one is no good by Brooklyn. Rebound back to Boston. I'm going to take the over for that right now, because this game, it's been tight, and there's been a ton of fouls, so I feel like there's going to be more and more free throws coming up, so I'm going to take the over for 121, or 221 there. KD missed it on the floater, hit the front rim, ball goes back to Boston, as there's another foul picked up, and the clock will stop with 5:33, and this one is picked up on the Nets once again. Foul picked up by Joe Harris. It's going to send Jaylen Brown out to the free throw line. Celtics already in the bonus. Jaylen Brown first free throw, got it. Second shot coming up at the line here by Jaylen Brown. And that one's good. It's going to be Brooklyn basketball as they have it at the right wing perimeter. Brooklyn drives inside. Kyrie gives over to Dinwiddie. Back out to the right wing. Javonte Green into the game for the first time today. So, yeah, they are going right now zone for Boston. And that's going to be a personal picked up by the Celtics here. It's going to send Dinwiddie to the free throw line, right underneath the hoop. So Dinwiddie on the drive, and it was, Marcus Smart there. Smart and Dinwiddie got tangled up right underneath the basket. So many fouls combining in this game so far. It's going to be 2 coming up by Dinwiddie at the line. First one's good. Brooklyn tonight with 16 personal fouls. Celtics with 19. Vegas predicts that I can guard KD and Kyrie bets. Yeah, no problem there. 2 superstars. You're right. 5 minutes left to go in the third. 6-point game. Celtics have it. Jaylen Brown moves it out. Right corner shot fake. Javonte Green getting his first minutes here this season. Takes the jumper. He makes it at the right baseline for 2 right there by Javonte Green. 4:50 left to go in the third quarter. This has been a good game so far. Nets have it with Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie at the right wing, now guarded by Green. Moves over to KD, double team. Pass outside, Kyrie shovels it out, left baseline. Shamet Drove inside, but he stepped out of bounds to the left corner baseline. Turnover, Brooklyn. Ball goes back to the Celtics with 4:42 left to go in the third quarter. Got over 80 people watching this stream. If you guys are new on the channel here, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe. Really appreciate all for stopping them by, being a part here tonight in Behind the Arc Basketball. I'll be back later tonight as well, Lakers versus Mavs, so if you guys be interested, check that out. 4.5 left to go, Celtics with it. Jaylen Brown's going to get tripped up. Refs blow the whistle, say that that's going to be a personal picked up by Kyrie here as the clock will stop. So yeah, later tonight's going to be Lakers, Mavs, and then tomorrow I plan on doing really good college games. Kentucky, Louisville, and then Gonzaga, Virginia for tomorrow. So Jaylen Brown shooting 2 at the free throw line. First one, no good. He missed it. Not a good touch right there. Just hit the rim short. Second free throw, and that got the luck of the roll right there. Rolled right in around the rim. That's good. One possession game. Brooklyn has it now. 4.5 left to go. Kyrie bounce pass over to KD at the left elbow, and that's going to be a Marcus Smart personal. Marcus Smart right there. He just got an elbow by KD straight to the face. Yeah, KD with the ball just got scooped right there by Marcus Smart. Inbound here. Brooklyn gets it. It's going to be Jaylen Brown this time guarding KD, and they're going to call now Jaylen Brown with a personal. And that's a problem because Jaylen Brown now has got 4 personals himself, and Marcus Smart's picked up 4. So Celtics in a lot of foul trouble right now. 3 by Thompson, 3 by Tyson. Smart and Brown with both 4 each. And the ref's going to review this one, it looks like. We got 4:21 left to go in the third. Yeah, it didn't look like Jaylen Brown pushed him down. Like, it didn't mean that he didn't... He didn't purposely push KD down there. There wasn't even much contact there on that. That was clean. That was very clean. Ref should have said play on to that. That was not a foul at all. There wasn't any pushing and shoving going on. It's just KD just going up for a straight up jumper there. They're going to say KD here is going to go to the free throw line. He's going to shoot 2, so first one's good. Hey, Big Cat, welcome on to the stream here, bud. Merry Christmas out to you guys here as well. And yeah, stay safe out there. If you guys are... I'm from Massachusetts, by the way, but yeah, the whole Northeast corridor, both of these teams from the Northeast, we got a lot of people out here. Mass, Rhode Island, Connecticut, New Jersey, New York. Hopefully everybody stayed safe during that storm late yesterday into earlier today. Second free throw, Durant knocks that down. Nets have a 5-point lead. Celtics going to take the 3 straight away. Tatum, no good, couldn't get it. Rolled around the rim and out, and rebound Brooklyn. Kyrie takes it past half court, moves over to LeVert. LeVert going to take a 3. Tice contestant, no good, tipped up, and Jarrett Allen comes up with an offensive rebound just over Peyton Pritchard. That's a huge size differential. Back outside, and no help defensively there. Kyrie left open, hits down the triple. 78-70. Jeff T going to take it past half court. He has just not had a strong game today. T get the score, bounce pass over to Tatum. Tatum now has it double teamed. Tatum moves it out right wing, Javonte Green. Backward to Tatum here. He is guarded by KD. Moves it back to Javonte Green. Right baseline. Shot fake. Puts it up. Couldn't get to the fall right there as he missed it on the shot. And the key gets rebounded by Brooklyn. This is just a total mismatch. Kyrie working on Peyton Pritchard. Moves over right corner. Shamit. Guarded by Teague. Back over to Kyrie. He's guarded by Pritchard. Kyrie. Shot fake. Back outside to LeVert. LeVert here at the top. LeVert moves it back out to KD. Guarded by Tatum. KD here. Dribbles left baseline, able to get around Tatum, and that's a strong finish right there. Two-handed flush. Largest lead of the game for Brooklyn. They lead at 80-70. If you're Brad Stevens, you got to call a timeout right now. You really got to call a timeout, and they're still saying play on. 2:50 left to go in the third. Celtics elect to play on here, trailing by their largest deficit by 10. Teague moves over to Green. Back over to Tice here at the right wing. Hands it over to Tatum, right baseline. Tatum floats it up, and no good. Missed it. Offensive rebound. Missed it again. And Tatum couldn't get a hold of it for the third time on the offensive board. Rebound, Brooklyn, burst of speed, stop and pop jumper. Kyrie puts it over Daniel Tice. That's good for 2. And Brad Stevens finally takes a timeout. 82-70. 2:30 left to go in the third. And Celtics just losing it lately as far as this one is. We're going to go on a timeout. That was a rough series there. Very rough for the Celtics, 82-70. No Jaylen Brown in the court, and he has been the one that's helped out the Celtics major times today with his offensive production. And without Jaylen Brown, they are suffering right now. Jason Tatum, 6 for 16. Marcus Smart was not on the court either for that time. Smart and Brown are in a lot of foul trouble, playing with 4 personals each. And it has opened the door now to Javonte Green, and he missed what should have been an easy shot inside for Javonte Green. They should have got that for 2. And Peyton Pritchard as well out there, and yeah, this defense just getting completely creamed lately with what's on the court for the Celtics these past couple minutes. They had Tatum, Tice, Javonte Green, Peyton Pritchard, and Jeff Teague. Those were the 5 out there on the court. Foul trouble for Brooklyn looks like this. Joe Harris with 4 personals and 3 personals by KD and Kyrie each. Yeah, Brooklyn is crazy deep in DD, and a lot of these players filled in as starters inside the bubble because they were down players or so for Brooklyn. So inside the bubble, got to multiple players here that haven't even entered a game so far that actually were able to produce and show flashes last year of big game potential. Last season for Brooklyn. So they got Karis LeVert's only got 4 points today. Also, they got Timothy Lowaru-Cabarrot, who's yet to even enter the game today, but he had a couple big games in the bubble for Brooklyn. And Rodions Kurucs, who also has yet to enter the game, but he played quite a bit of minutes inside the bubble as well. So they just got really just deep team here for Brooklyn. They got a great piece in the offseason, able to pick up Jeff Green as well from the Rockets. So. And also Shaman as well. They got just really good pieces they have. Yeah, totally big cat. Very good Nets team they have. Baby Bear, welcome on the stream here. Baby Bear going for Brooklyn out on this one. Jordan, welcome on here. Merry Christmas out to you guys. Yes, I'll be streaming Lakers versus Mavs right after this. Yeah, totally agree, D-Block. Joe Harris, Dinwiddie came out of nowhere last season, filling in for Kyrie. He had a huge year last year. And Dinwiddie missed the restart because he elected to opt out and not go to the restart. But still, Brooklyn was like a shocker there for the restart. They won some games, especially when they started up the 8-game restart, and they did it with players who had yet to start a single game before that. $82-70 the scores. We get back. Celtics just trying to get something, and they got they got 4 out of the 5 guys they just had before the timeout on the court. So they got Pritchard, Tice, Tatum, Teague, and out there now is Semi Ojeleye added onto the mix as he is into the game. Bounce pass over to Tatum. Tatum drives inside. Got to the fall right there with a layup. That's up and good for 2 off the glass. 10-point game. Still a lot of time left to go. 2 minutes left to go in the third, but they got to stop Kyrie and KD and add in the other factors. That is Karis LeVert with a Euro step right baseline. He puts it up and in for 2 off the backboard. Minute 50 left to go. Tice top of the key, hands it off to Tatum. Tatum now drives on Allen, and Tatum puts it up and in. High arcing shot with a left hand. Good for 2 off the glass. Jason Tatum back-to-back buckets here for the Celtics. Now the Celtics got to start playing defense. Teague was guarding Kyrie, and now it's going to be Teague to guard KD. Absolute mismatch. Going to move it over to Kyrie here. Double teams by Pritchard and Ojale. Kyrie going to float it up. That's good for 2 as he's able to get around him. 12-point Brooklyn lead on the court here for the Nets. Jarrett Allen, Kyrie, KD, Shamet, and Karis LeVert. Teague has it for the Celtics. Moves out left corner. Butterfingers Ojale. He was lucky he's able to still grab that basketball. He almost lost his vision off of that. Teague has it top of the key. Tice sets the pick. Shot fake. Teague moves it out left corner. Ojale takes the 3. No good. Rattled out. Offensive rebound. Tice puts it up, and it's going to get blocked out of bounds by Jarrett Allen. 50 seconds left to go, and Brooklyn just putting up a block fest today, as that's going to be block number 8 in this game tonight for the Nets. Inbound Celtics. Teague passes over right wing. Shot fake. Pritchard drives inside, floats it up mid-range. Got it for 2 right there for the rookie for Oregon. Peyton Pritchard puts it back to a 10-point game. Brooklyn has the basketball here. 35 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Kyrie, guarded at the left wing by Teague, makes his move inside. Kyrie couldn't finish. Ripped away in the rebounds. Defensive border right there by Tice. Tice pass up the court to Teague. Teague got some space. Not going to shoot the 3, though. Moves it into the hands of Tatum. 6-second differential. Shot clock and game clock. Shot clock down to 11. Game clock down to 17. Tatum, guarded by his former teammate here, Kyrie. Dribbles right past him. Drives inside. Tatum to the hole. Missed the layup. Tipped up. Semi Ojeleye tried to come up with an offensive rebound. He gets stripped. As there's also a personal picked up by Jarrett Allen here. Foul picked up by the Nets with 7.4 left to go. And Semi Ojeleye is going to go back to the free throw line today for his 3rd trip in this game. Semi Ojeleye 3 for 4 today at the free throw line. Been a lot of whistles in this one. 21 personal fouls for the Celtics, 18 personals by Brooklyn. 2 free throws coming up by Ojeleye, trying to cut it back into single digits. First shot's up, and he hits it. 86-77 the score, everyone. If you guys are new to my channel, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe. Really appreciate it all for stopping them by, being a part here. Merry Christmas to you guys out on Behind the Arc Basketball. Second free throw coming up in the line. Semi Ojeleye missed that. Tipped up in the air, and Brooklyn going to come up with a rebound. 4 seconds left to go. Kyrie now dribbles. Kyrie drives inside, dish out right corner. They're going to take a 3, but it did not count anyway. It was released late by LeVert. And we end the third quarter. Boston able to cut it to 9. Brooklyn had a big third quarter. Outgained the Celtics 35-23. Big reason why, because of foul trouble. Marcus Smart not out there to able to help out the Celtics defense in that most of that bulk of that third quarter. And that was due to Smart picking up his 4th personal. Jaylen Brown as well, their leading scorer in this game, is tied now with Tatum. Tatum's got 18 currently. Smart with Jaylen Brown with 18 as well, but Jaylen Brown has 4 personals as well. So foul trouble has been just the downfall of the Celtics today in this one, as far as just the magnet whistles by the refs in this game. So we're going to move on. 4th quarter here, right at the end of the third quarter as it just closed. Alright, Merry Christmas out to you guys out there. We also got a Discord, Twitter, and also feel free to check out the Behind the Arc Basketball merchandise. All 3 of those links I posted are down in the video description below this video. Also going to post in the Behind the Arc Basketball merchandise link down to the chat if anybody's interested. Got some pretty cool stuff on the Behind the Arc Basketball merchandise site. Short sleeve, long sleeve shirts, sweatshirts, t-shirts, pillow stickers, iPhone cases, a lot of cool stuff over there. Just post it in the chat if anybody is interested in the Behind the Arc Basketball merchandise site. As for this game so far, through 3 quarters, leading scorer for For the Celtics, tie between Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, both with 18 points tonight here. In this one, Marcus Smart with 11. He has knocked down 3 3-point shots, 2 of them early on in the first quarter. Positive sign here off the bench. Semi Ojeley's got 9 points today, so that is good to see. We'll take any type of offensive production there by Ojeley in this game. And 7 off the bench by the rookie from Oregon, Peyton Pritchard. As for the Brooklyn Nets, Kyrie and KD. They came out and they balled out there in that third quarter, especially Kevin Durant. KD here with a total of 16 points in that third quarter alone. 25 points total by KD. Kyrie now with 26. Karis LeVert's yet to get going tonight. He's only got 6 points so far by Karis LeVert. As for other stuff going on right now, there's an NFL game currently. Saints against the Vikings. Vikings trying to draw this game closer, 31-27, as they just started out the fourth quarter there. Saints up by 4. As for college basketball at halftime, number 19 Michigan leading Nebraska 36-34. I'll be back after this game tonight. I'll be covering Lakers against Mavericks, so feel free to stop on by for that one. And also tomorrow, I plan on being back for college basketball. I got one of the biggest rivalries ever, college basketball, so feel free to stop on board for that game. Always a good time when I stream it. It is Louisville against Kentucky tomorrow. So there we go, great college basketball game. After that one as well, later Saturday, I plan on covering Gonzaga against Virginia. So 2 really great college games going down tomorrow in the works as well. Yes, Celtics still in it here, man. That is definitely for sure. Gonna get back Smart, gonna get back Brown. Gonna just hang in there and not pick up any more fouls. And also Tristan Thompson. He's only seen 14 minutes tonight by Tristan Thompson. Got into really early foul trouble in that first quarter. He's definitely going to be a factor here in the fourth quarter as a part of this lineup. So here we go, right back into it. It's going to be Brooklyn basketball to start off the fourth quarter. As they will drive inside, Taurean Prince puts it up, hit the front rim, and Tristan Thompson gets the rebounds. On the court for the Celtics, Tristan Thompson, Jason Tatum, Jeff Teague, Peyton Pritchard's out there. Pass off the cut. Ojeley missed the layup. Thompson offensive rebound. Thompson puts it up and in off the glass. That's good for 2. That's what they need. They've been struggling getting rebounds underneath the glass in this one. And Tristan Thompson, good to see. He is out there playing with 3 personals currently. Karis LeVert, jumper. Takes it. That's good at the free throw circle. Out there for the Nets, LeVert. Jarrett Allen. Jeff Green as well as Shamet. And Taurean Prince. Also on there on the court also. Celtics floated up. No good in the key rebounds. Right back over to Brooklyn. Top of the key, LeVert. Guarded by Pritchard. Able to get around him. Dribbles towards the free throw circle. LeVert dish. Underneath that is just too easy. Tristan Thompson got lost there. And did not guard Jarrett Allen. He went for the basketball to guard LeVert. And Jarrett Allen left alone underneath the rim. Jams it down for an easy 2. 10:35 left to go. Pritchard. Moves it over to Tatum here at the left wing. Pass back outside left corner. And Pritchard takes it, but they're going to call a foul by the Celtics here. So they will not count the bucket. Pritchard would have got his 10th point of the game if they had counted that. They will not, though. Fouls have been a crusher tonight for the Celtics. It's going to be Brooklyn ball. Nets jumper, left elbow. Karis LeVert getting hot here in the fourth quarter. Knocks that one down. Celtics trailing by their largest deficit here, down by 13. They need something. Teague has it, top of the key. Teague passes over right wing perimeter. Tatum, as he dribbles now at the right baseline. Tatum with it, and he's going to take the jumper. That one's no good. Tatum just has missed a lot of shots today. He has missed more than his makes today. He is 8 for 20 from the floor. 9:50 left to go. Brooklyn has it. LeVert dribbles now. Free throw circle. Pass outside. Shamet wide open. Catch and shoot 3, and Landry Shamet will land that one with a triple. Peyton Pritchard just could not come back in time to defend. He was lost defensively there into the shuffle, and this one's getting out of control. Alright, so right now in the timeout here, folks. My early prediction right now for finals. My early prediction is going to be Lakers-Bucks right now. But I very well think like, the East is so tight in there. Wouldn't shock me if the Nets are able to make it to the finals. And also wouldn't shock me if the Celtics able to get there. The big question, though, so I'm a Celtics fan myself from Massachusetts. The big question is just going to be with their depth this season as far as they just got to stay healthy. That's the big thing. That's the big thing. And Kemba Walker, if he comes back healthy and playing to his normal form, that's going to be huge there. But they need the rest of the lineup as well to stay healthy, and that's been a problem in the past. That's been a thing. All right, so right now in a timeout here, it's yeah, not looking good right now for the Celtics. It's Shamet just wide open, drained down a three, and Boston just hasn't had that space today to knock down those shots, and they have struggled all game long hitting down shots in this one for the Celtics, not getting the looks, and also the refs just not on their side tonight out in this game. Tristan Thompson, he's only played 16 minutes so far, and he got into really early foul trouble. So Jaylen Brown and Tatum has yet to score so far in the fourth quarter. And Jaylen Brown was not out there on the last go around, as he was on the bench. He's got 4 fouls. Same as Smart. They still had him on the bench. So without your most efficient shooter today, Brown, starting out that fourth quarter, and without your top defender on the team here with Smart, they just really took a hit right out of the gate here. At the end of the third, into the fourth quarter, it's 9-2 because of it, in favor of the Brooklyn Nets here to start off the fourth quarter. Yeah, Boston's they're still undersized. Robert Williams III, he just didn't play today. He had an illness, so that just didn't help out. He definitely would have helped out on the boards there with the Time Lord if he was into the game, but losing him, and he just hasn't been able to get healthy like each and every year. Like, I feel like he might be part of a trade package in the future because he just hasn't been able to really progress throughout his time being a Celtic or so. It's because of his health. That's the thing. Do I think Brad Stevens going to get fired this year if they don't go to the finals? I'm going to say no to that. They just need more pieces. I feel like another piece or so that can help out, because they lost Hayward for Thompson, but I just think they need another good starting player for the Celtics, or maybe another good bench piece, because they got one with Teague. He just didn't show up today. That's the thing. 9:25 left to go, but I think that this game could be much closer if not for the foul trouble. That's the thing that really just hurt out the Celtics, is that they went into this game small with their big depth today. Bounce pass up the court, that's good for 2. Marcus Smart, he's back in, and it's good to see because Marcus Smart's done all the little things here to help his teammates get better. And Marcus Smart, that locker room exchange back in the finals, that was fiery, and we'll see if he can try to be the catalyst here and see if they can turn this around a little bit. We'll see. 8:55 left to go in the fourth. As LeVert passes over, that Shamet takes the 3, hit the front rim, and Tristan Thompson missed the rebound. Jared Allen got it, and that's going to be a blocking foul called on Thompson. So Thompson picks up his 4th personal now, and it's going to send Jared Allen to the line. Yeah, I agree with that, Iwan. Definitely need a deeper bench. Teague just didn't show up today. It's a bad sign when Semi Ojeleye is your top scorer off the bench. That's a really bad sign. First free throw, that one's good, by Jared Allen. It's just consistency off the bench. That was a huge problem last year. And they just lacked explosiveness. 8:40 left to go in the fourth quarter. 97-81 the score. Celtics have it at the left elbow. They're going to take the jumper, and that one is good for 2. So puts it back to 14. Would I agree for a Hail Mary for a James Harden trade? I will say no there. Just because I feel like that's going to wreck the team of chemistry. That's going to give Brown and Tatum less shots and probably going to result in more bricks there when Harden is going to jack up more shots if he's part of the team. Celtics get the rebound, and they're going to get fouled going coast to coast there. Jaylen Brown's going to go to the free throw line, shoot 2. Jaylen Brown, by far the most efficient player of this game today. 9 for 17 shooting, attacking, and he's going to go shoot 2 free throws coming up at the line. The thing is, I want Tatum in that situation to take the big shots to send the Celtics with a W. Whereas if it was James Harden, that's the difference between an L and a W, is if James Harden hogs that basketball and he elects to not pass it and decides to take the final shot and misses it. That's the thing. Yeah, I would not give up Jaylen Brown at all for James Harden. I've heard of those I've heard of a lot of rumors about that they would have to send Jaylen Brown out. No way. 97-84, 8 minutes left to go. Nets going to take it inside. LeVert dribbles towards the right baseline, guarded by Smart. Moves it back out top of the key, Shamet. Shamet now dribbles on Peyton Pritchard. Takes it up. Big block right there out of bounds by Tristan Thompson. It's going to go back to Brooklyn. Clock will stop with 7:50. We got 90 people watching now. If you guys are new in my stream here, spike the thumbs up. Hitting that like helps out this video a ton on YouTube. Hit the subscribe and ring that notification bell if you'd like to be notified about future play-by-play live streams. That's a very late call. That looked like a clean block. The ref said that whistle came late. It's going to be a blocking foul. They said by the Celtics, though. It's going to send Shamet to the free throw line. First one's good. 98-84. Second one's good. 15-point game here. 7:50 left to go, fourth quarter. Boston has it. Smart at the top of the key. Bounce pass over to Thompson, guarded by Allen. Hands it over to Jaylen Brown. Brown now dribbles free throw circle. Brown going to take it inside with the right hand. Floats it up. That's good for 2. He's able to attack here, and that's been key. Jaylen Brown's really helped out the Celtics, definitely offensively in this one. They're just having a lot of trouble guarding here. Brooklyn, pro hop. Karis LeVert just too good inside. Refs are gonna whistle this one, though, and not count the bucket, though. They will not count the bucket by Karis LeVert. Instead, they said that he traveled with it. It's gonna go back to Boston. Yeah, Phoenix with a big W in their game. Yakamura, welcome back in here. 7:15 left to go. Celtics inside, missed it. Rebound back to Brooklyn. Pass gets deflected into the hands of Allen. And there's another foul underneath. Smart gets major contact, and that's not good. Marcus Smart is on the grounds. Jared Allen, just huge collision right in the key to Marcus Smart. Smart's taken quite the shots today. Yeah, if Kemba was to get traded there, definitely, I would go for like a superstar type of player there. Yeah, Karl Anthony Towns would be a good one for the Celtics to go after. There would have to be, because Kemba's not the same player. Celtics are going to have to include something else out in that, probably like a bench player or so. So 99-86 to score. We're going to go on a timeout here in the fourth quarter. 7:08 left to go. This has just been one tough game as far as the fouls today. It's been start and stop throughout like the majority of this game today. I'm trying to see here, what was the personal called on? It was, okay, they called it on Marcus Smart for the personal foul. And he took a big shot going up for that basketball against Jared Allen. All right, so NFL going on right now. Saints up against the Vikings, 38-27. College basketball also going on right now as well. Michigan up against Nebraska, 50-41 on a scoreboard update. This game, Nets have been able to run away with it, and Celtics just haven't been able to find their groove since they've gotten into a lot of foul trouble today. 24 personals, and just the calls haven't just been able to go their way as far as this game today. And also just it was a lot of poor shot selection early on. That was the thing that really just bothered the Celtics, and then the turnovers started to come too. And now it's been more like defensively, they just haven't been able to get answers or so to stop Brooklyn in the second half. And Karis LeVert's been able to break out loose. LeVert now in double figures. He's got 10, and he's doing it off the bench. Jared Allen with 9. Two leading scorers, though, Kyrie and Kevin Durant with 29 by Kyrie and Kevin Durant with 25. Jetboy, welcome onto the stream here, man. Happy holidays out to you as well here out in the Philippines, out to you guys. After this, I'll be covering Lakers against Mavs, so feel free to stop on by for that one. Also, probably going to do like a quick post game or so for Celtics before I wrap it up. So that'll be following around probably 5 minutes after the end of this stream. It'll be probably really quick because I have to start the other stream right after this one. What's good, Juan? Welcome onto the stream, buddy. It's like in the Nets here. It's the 2021 champs. Baby Bear agrees with that. So we're back to action. 7 minutes remaining. Brooklyn by 13. They're going to get the basketball. KD, jumper, no good at the right elbow. Rebounds. Back to the Celtics by Tristan Thompson. Celtics have it. They're going to take it up the court now. Ball gets handed off to Marcus Smart. On the court here for the Celtics, Smart, Jaylen Brown, Tristan Thompson, Peyton Pritchard, and the other rookie, Aaron Nesmith, getting some playing time here. Marcus Smart drives into the lane. He gets contacted and fouled by Jared Allen. That's going to send Smart here to the line to shoot two. So, Peyton Pritchard picked up number 26 in the draft. He gets 20 minutes of playing time to the number 14 pick, Aaron Nesmith, who has only played 3 total minutes so far. So they're just not seeing enough out of Nesmith, it looks like, to have him be a part of his rotation during practice. First free throw, that's good. Second shot coming up at the line. And Marcus Smart hits it. 11-point game with 6:40 left to go. Marcus Smart playing out there with 5 personals right now. Trying to live it all on the line currently. Kyrie has it at the top of the key. He'll take a 3 at the right wing, and Kyrie knocks it down. He's just way too good once again today. Brooklyn with the triple digits on the board. 102-88. Jaylen Brown going to take his 3-point shot. No good. Tipped up. And rebound Jared Allen here, Brooklyn. Nets here with the basketball. Kyrie has it at the right wing perimeter. He takes a 3 off the mark. No good. Jaylen Brown has it. Pushing it up in tempo here. Brown had some space. Elects not to take the 3. He'll go where his strong suit is. Drives inside. Couldn't get it. Ball gets tipped back, though, to Smart. He'll take a 3. Hit the rim short. That's just not a good shot selection right there by Marcus Smart. Rebound Brooklyn. You get the offensive rebound. Didn't bother to pass it. Just jacked up a 3. Jumper. Harris. No good. Contested by Pritchard. Offensive rebound. Jared Allen, though. Allen. Swarmed all over by Thompson. They're going to say another personal picked up by Tristan Thompson here. And that's going to be his 5th. Non-shooting foul, so it's going to be Brooklyn basketball. Celtics got 5.5 minutes to figure this out because it's not going to be a good Christmas for this one, and definitely not like that. Drive into the lane, and Kevin Durant just too good, lays it up and in for two. There was just no defensive rotation whatsoever there for the Celtics. On paper, though, Brooklyn looks like they'll definitely go to the finals here on paper. The big thing is this season's a marathon. Will they be able to put it together? That's the thing. And through 2 games so far, that is a yes so far through these 2 games. So we do have to see 70 more before the start of the playoffs, though. Peyton Pritchard double dribbled with the basketball at the left corner perimeter. Nets have it and take it into the lane. That's good for 2 more by Kyrie. 106-88. Kyrie and KD combining for 56 total out of the 106. It's more than half of the team's points. Celtics inside. Tristan Thompson couldn't get it. Offensive rebound. Jaylen Brown hit the rim short. It's just not their game. Rebound back to Brooklyn. Celtics falling apart with 4:40 left to go. Oof. And Kevin Durant took it up the court, and we have a stoppage of time here. It's also going to be a Boston foul. So yeah, just not. They were hanging in this one. Right, hanging in this game for 2.5 quarters. In the third, for the second portion of this third quarter to the fourth, it's just been total nightmare as far as this one for the Celtics, getting outscored 56-34 the rest of the way after halftime. First free throw, that one's good. At the line by Brooklyn. Hey, what's good, Ty? Welcome back, man. My Christmas went pretty well. Sad to see the Celtics in this one just struggling, but still a lot of season left to go. Really just, it was the foul trouble that really just had a problem on them. That's made this margin get wider and wider and wider. Jumper no good off the mark by Boston. They just can't connect lately. Gets rebounded here by Brooklyn. Nets have it. Pass over to KD. At the right elbow. KD. Guarded by Smart. And that's going to be no good. Celtics, though, in transition. They're going to get the bucket. That one's good. We got under 4 minutes left to play. Kyrie has it. The left wing perimeter. Guarded by Jaylen Brown. Now it's Nesmith over to switch to guard Kyrie. Kyrie jumper over Nesmith, and he sinks it. That's just like a taste of the NBA right there for Aaron Nesmith. Barely getting any minutes tonight, playing 5 minutes total, and just gets a 3 right in the face as Kyrie sinks it. Kyrie leading scorer, 34 for Brooklyn. Kevin Durant's got 29 points. We got 3:29 left to go in the fourth quarter, and yeah, Celtics just absolutely getting smoked by Irving. They're having the rookie Aaron Nesmith put to guard Kyrie, and that is just total mismatch as far as this rate. Alright, Nets by 21 in this one. Disappointing Celtics second half on Christmas. That's the thing. Welcome in, Tracy. Appreciate it for stopping them by. Tracy told his friends if the Nets going to stay healthy, they're coming on top of the East, it looks like. Jeffson, welcome on board. Merry Christmas out to you guys all out on the channel. Really appreciate it all for stopping them by. We got 3.5 minutes remaining. So, yeah, just coming alive here in the second half, and Brooklyn is going to take this one into the W column tonight. After this, I'll be back a while from now. Lakers versus Mavs. Feel free to stop on board for that. If you guys are new to my stream here, I cover play-by-play basketball, NBA, college games. Spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe, ring that notification bell as well. Welcome in, everybody, for being a part here onto the stream on Behind Your Basketball. Alright, so we get back to action. It's going to be Celtics basketball, and Jaylen Brown gets the inbound underneath the hoop, and Jared Allen says, get that one out of there. As Jared Allen comes out with a big swat underneath. And it's going to be Celtics ball once again as that ball goes out of bounds. Celtics get the inbound. Tice hands it off to Brown. He almost lost it, but Joe Harris tried to dive after it. Couldn't get it. Brown going to take a three. Hit the front rim. No good. And it gets picked up here on a rebound by the Nets. Kyrie, pass up the court. Nobody there defensively. And that is just an easy two by Spencer Dinwiddie. Easy, easy right there. Failed to get back in transition. Haven't seen that since that first half in the last game against the Bucks there. Celtics shot fake inside. Going to put that one up and in off the glass for two. Final 3 minutes left to go. Brooklyn has completely controlled the second half. Dinwiddie has it top of the key. Moves it back over to KD. Durant pass over to Kyrie. He shoots the three, and he is just red hot. Nobody can stop Kyrie here. Playing like a man on a mission in his former arena. Kyrie tonight. He's got himself 37 points by Kyrie in this one. 7 for 10 from the perimeter. 2.5 left to go. 116-92 in an absolute beatdown. This team just way too good. Way too good tonight. It was close throughout that first half, and then just second half. Brooklyn just absolutely exploded. Brad giving Peyton Pritchard and Aaron Nesmith a lot of playing time, and just the defense just could not show up here. Bounce pass off the cut to Carson Edwards. Moves it back outside. Top of the key three. They got basically the youngsters in this game. That's a three straight away. Celtics hit it. 116-95. So we approach the 2-minute mark left to go. Yeah, it's only opening night though. Lakers lost to the Clippers. It'll take a while to get it, but Lakers will be able to get it, I feel like. Drive into the lane. That's good for two off the layup there by Brooklyn. We got minute 45 left to go. Bounce pass left baseline. Nesmith dribbles now as he's going to pass that one to nobody. Just missed their mark. Nobody was there to cut at the left baseline, and he threw it out of bounds. Terrible turnover here. Number 14 NBA draft pick. Rather had the Celtics go out for Sadiq Bey. Still very early to base this one right now still. Celtics had the ball up the court. They pass it. They turn it over. Carson Edwards is it's just been a disappointing Celtics career for him so far. As he goes butterfingers there off the cut at the baseline. Can't grab it. And the ball goes out of bounds. Brooklyn has it. Burst of speed. Drives inside. Missed the layup. They do get the offensive rebound. The Celtics pick up the defensive foul. So it's going to send to the free throw line. Shooting two coming up. Timothy Lowaru-Cabarrot for Brooklyn. First free throw, that one's good by Brooklyn. 119-95 to score. We also have a minute 19 remaining in this game as well. And Lowaru-Cabarrot hits it. Final minute 15. Celtics get the basketball. Tremont Waters into the game for the first time today. Top of the key. We get a foul here away from the basketball. The clock will stop. Inbound here for the Celtics. Waters guarded at the left wing by Bruce Brown. Waters now dribbles. He's going to float this one up, and no good. Tipped up in the air, and it gets rebounded by Brooklyn. Nets now with it. Rodions Kurucs. And the final minute left to go. Guarded by Carson Edwards. Kurucs leaves it over now into the hands of Tyler Johnson. They're going to turn the corner and dribble here with Reggie Perry, the rookie from Mississippi State. And that ball is going to get tapped out of bounds for the Celtics. Clock will stop with 48 seconds. Should you take the Mavs there on the line or the Lakers? He says the Mavs to keep it close. What do I think? Yeah, I think that game's going to be close. So definitely agree with you. Very close. So yeah, I would definitely go for the Mavs as well. 40 seconds left to go. Brooklyn going to take the 3 and they knock it down. Celtics have it. Carson Edwards. Deep right baseline jumper. Off the back iron, no good. Rebound back to Brooklyn. 25 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. This is only the second game through 72 total on the season. Got 70 remaining here. So this season, of course, is a marathon. Anything could happen. But based off the first 2 games, Brooklyn Nets they look out of this world. Really, really good. Brooklyn going to come out with a W in this one. Celtics going to get the inbound. Final 6 seconds left to go. Celtics get the inbound, and that's going to be the ball game. So that is a wrap here, folks. Absolute beatdown here in this one. As this game is going final. 123-95. The score in this one. As this game is gone final. Thanks so much for stopping on by, everybody. Before I sign off, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe, ring that notification bell as well. I'm Behind the Arc Basketball. I'm going to go into a brief Celtics post game before I start Lakers versus Mavs in a little bit. So we'll do a 5-minute, in like 5 minutes or so, we'll do a post game here, and then I'm going to start a separate stream doing Lakers versus Mavs after that one. So before I go, I'd like to give you guys a thank you here. Merry Christmas to you guys as well, but also big thank you out to my channel members as well for being a part of the channel. The 3 channel members, Jack, Jason, the sports expert. Thank you guys so much for supporting out my channel. If anybody's interested in Behind the Arc Basketball channel memberships, we got that on the channel page there at the Join tab. We have it for channel memberships. 2 cool perks, 2 low prices we have for special shoutouts for $1.99 US dollar rate per month. We have special shoutouts like this one at the end of my live stream for Jack, Jason, and the sports expert. And also we get special live streams for $4.99. $4.99 per month. You have special live streams, at least 1 stream per month, non-basketball related, of me calling play-by-play of another sport. I plan on covering play-by-play of Patriots versus Bills coming up on Monday. So that's going to be the first ever members stream coming up there on the channel. So we're going to wrap this all up in the bow during the post game in about 5 minutes or so. Everybody, feel free to join me back here. I'm going to connect it out onto this stream. Before you go, spike that thumbs up, hit that like, hit that sub, and enjoy the rest of your Christmas, everybody. Happy holiday. Alright, welcome back in here, everybody, to the post game. Glad to have you guys on board once again. Yeah, nothing really looked pretty in this one for the Celtics, especially in the second half. First half, though, so we'll wrap this up in a bow here. Celtics trailed down quick early on in this game. It was 10-4 to start out, and they were just ice cold from the floor shooting in this one. Started out 0 for 6 early on in this one, and just weren't able to get much spacing out on the floor today. Brooklyn's defense just really was able to take it to the Celtics. Celtics struggled and took a lot of contested shots, especially in the second half, as that was a main issue for the Celtics out in this one. Just a lot of problems they had in general. In this game here, Jaylen Brown and Marcus Smart got into a lot of foul trouble. They ended with 5 personals, and the fouls, especially in the second half, just really just dampened the Celtics out in this game, because once they got into foul trouble, they had to go to their bench for depth, and they just really started scrambling as far as trying to put something together here. Led to extended playing time by Peyton Pritchard, slotting in the rookie for 25 minutes, as just defensively, there were all question marks all over the place trying to guard KD and Kyrie. They just could not step up to the task, and Kyrie was just torching it left and right. He finished with 37, making 7 3-point shots from the outside. It was just not the homecoming that Celtics fans would have wanted to see here from the production from Kyrie out in this one. And Kevin Durant finished with 29. Just unstoppable duo here in this game. And missing Tristan Thompson for the majority of that first half there, because he got 3 quick early fouls. And also Smart and Brown to start out third quarter, and also for a good amount of the fourth quarter as well. It just really just put a dampen on the Celtics team today, as they just kept on trailing, and the final deficit looks like this, that the Celtics lost in this the quarter number 3 and 4. It was just unfortunate. They were outscored in the fourth quarter 37-18 in the fourth quarter there, and there's just all around a lot of problems. You can go from the shot selection to the turnovers. A lot of question marks in this one. And it speaks for yourself right now. The Jaylen Brown, top scorer here, he was doing everything offensively to keep the Celtics into the game. His perimeter shot was not working today for Jaylen Brown, so he did what was best for him, which was trying to attack into the lane. And Jaylen Brown was efficient because of that. He was able to draw a couple fouls here in this game. And Jaylen Brown, he finished with 27 tonight. When he went to the free throw line quite a bit, but he did miss 4 foul shots. So he went 5 for 9 at the free throw line. Still a lot of time, though, to change that. But it was more of a disappointing game for Jason Tatum, too. Jason Tatum missed 13 shots. He only made 9 of those from the floor, went 9 for 22. Finished with 20 tonight for Tatum. The thing is, Tatum and Brown, these are the 2 players that carry the team. They're going to need more players to step up. And the player that stepped up to help out the Celtics beat the Bucks back on Wednesday was Jeff Teague. He finished with 19. And today, Jeff Teague was nowhere to be seen in this game. He just did not have a good game at all. And this is a problem for the bench consistency for the Celtics. They had this entire problem last season. And this is not good for the second game here, as far as bench consistency, because Jeff Teague finished with 0 points in 21 minutes, and he missed all 5 of his shot attempts from the floor here by Jeff Teague. And it just shows you Semi Ojeleye was the best bench player for today, and that's not a good sign there. If Semi Ojeleye leads your bench, which he finished with 9 points, that was it off the bench from the top performer. Marcus Smart at 13 in this one. He really set the tone early on. First quarter had a quick 6 points off of 2 triples from the perimeter. Also had a big one to start out the third quarter as well, but then he got into foul trouble. He picked up his 4th personal. Jaylen Brown then picked up his 4th personal. Both of them were out of the game. That led to extended playing time with Peyton Pritchard, and also Javonte Green got into the game for a couple minutes there in the third quarter as well. And then also later down the stretch, we saw Aaron Nesmith also, as he played 9 minutes in this game here, and just defensively just could not stick with it against Brooklyn. It was just too tough of a task here to take on the 2 superstars, KD and Kyrie, and both of them each finished with a plus 31 on the court. So just disappointing in general for the Celtics, but hopefully they'll be able to bounce back from this. That's the thing. Still early in the season. Feel like the game would have been closer if it wasn't for the foul trouble. That was the main thing, though. Couple of them, a lot of calls did not go the Celtics' way. That was a main problem as well. Tristan Thompson, he got called an illegal screen inside. Would have set up a Tatum easy layup, and also Daniel Tice got called for the foul as well. So when both of your bigs are in early foul trouble, and Robert Williams III was not playing today due to an illness, it really set up for disaster in the second half, and that's exactly what happened. And that's the sad note it left on today, as the Celtics got crushed here, 123-95. But of course, the positive signs still early in the season. Gotta remain optimistic. But yeah, this game just not the second half that you wanted. So not the second half at all. So I'm gonna wrap this one up here, everybody. Feel free to join me back about 20 minutes from now. I'm gonna cover Lakers versus Mavs. Thanks so much for stopping by, everybody. I'm Behind the Arc Basketball. And also, at the end of my stream, once again here, member shout out. Got you guys covered once again here. For the 3 members, big thank you. Jack, Jason, and the Sports Expert. This channel wouldn't be what it is without you guys. Thanks so much for stopping on by here. For the 3 members on the channel, get a special shout out. This is Behind the Arc Basketball. Enjoy the rest of your Christmas, everybody.